We are back on another Saturday for a live bet stream here, watching some college basketball. Me and my guy C-Mac. What's good, C-Mac?
What up, what up? We are live, baby, live. Saturday morning college basketball. I'm ready to roll. Huge slate. Not the best games at this time slot, but I think this one, I don't know if there's one better that we had at noon, looking at it really. And by the way, we'll get Billy Briz in here. He's not in the back already, is he? He wasn't.
No, I don't see him.
I like his thing, his quote, but I mean, Georgetown Providence. Georgetown just got slapped by 34. I don't know how much better that fucking game would have been in 30 minutes. I think the narrative's fun, Cooley going back there, but so it is what it is. But there's a shitload of games. We're going to go through all the games the rest of the day. I got a good amount of bets. I'm sure you do too, Cab. And we'll bring on Mikey and Billy Briz to get up. We have a big slate of NBA and NHL as well. So let's get to this one, though.
It's kind of nice, though, C-Mac, because, last week I openly tell you guys that when I'm sweating bets, sometimes it's not my favorite thing to be sitting here. Well, the good news is I have a lot of bets today, and none of them will be necessarily sweating early because I didn't bet this game. 15-point favorite in Houston here for Houston, Kansas State, which we're live for. I'm not interested in that. Maybe I could look towards the total. One thing I did do, though, is, and I just, like I said, I only put a half a unit on it. Anytime I move on props, I'm not betting a full unit. I took LJ Cryer over 15 points. You can get it juiced at 14.5, or you can get it at a really good price at 15.5. And I saw somewhere out there I had it at minus 115 for 15. So I took LJ Cryer over 15 points in this game. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think he gets there. They're at home. Kansas State, this is a bunch of points. And I think Houston either smacks them up here, probably wins and covers this, or this game is probably just tight the whole way. K-State's been pretty good even on the road. I know that score was bigger than it was against Iowa State earlier this week. K-State's, but they've been good. They've hung around all year, like 14-5. They're a little sloppy with the basketball sometimes, so that could be a recipe for a disaster here against Houston. But when a team shoots this bad, Cab, as good as they are defensively, tops in the country, laying points, they better hit some shots and free throws, because if they're not going down, they won't cover this number, Houston.
No, that's exactly why I'm staying off of this. I mean, with Houston, as far as Houston, I have no interest in Houston. It's K-State or pass for me. Because, like you said, I have no doubt their defense is going to play outstanding. Their defense always plays standing. It's that offense. That offense gets cold, and they wait till late in the shot clock to try and make anything happen a lot of the time, which is frustrating. I think Houston – I think they should speed it up. And if they don't start speeding it up, they're going to be in trouble when the tournament comes, because they're not going to get away putting up 68, 72 points on the board with some of these teams once we get tournament time. So they need to figure something out and start speeding their offense up. Hey, real quick here, let me hit this chat, man. I see our guy Andrew G coming in early. He said Kansas State team total under. That's always a safe bet when you're looking at Houston. Or I don't want to say safe. Everything can lose, but that's always a good bet with Houston. Our guy Justin, Stacks Play of the Day, he said he's got K-State plus 15. JW rolling in the chat, man. Good to see you. Michael Johnson, Brad. Good to see you, Brad. Winetime Sports. Hey, man, you can always come up here and give out your bets too, Winetime. I know you bet college also. Swiss Horton, my dude, man. Good to see you in here, Swiss. Step Back Jay, Subhuman Gaucho, Perky Sanderson. Getting a bump this morning early, probably. All you guys, man, thanks for rolling in. Drop your action in the chat if you got some. Like I said, I've already made 5 official bets. I tweeted it out, but I'll go over them. I've got 5 bets already out today. I did take the LJ Cryer prop that I just gave you guys on this game. So if you want a little action to tail, go get LJ Cryer's points right now. C-Mac, nothing official here in this one, though, right?
For what?
Houston, K-State, nothing official?
No, I don't have anything. I would have gave it already.
Well, that's what I was asking. I was just making sure I didn't miss it.
No.
I mean, it's hard to find anything in here, even in the props.
I want to take some of these props. I just worry on the K-State site, they don't get enough here, point-wise. I mean, I'm looking at the rebounds, assists. I think that could be valuable. Even someone like Cryer could get over just 2.5. Seems like he gets 3 or 4. at least rebound wise. Like, so I mean, there's nothing I really, even for a prop, I put my money on here.
You said Roberts is out this game, right?
No, he's not. He should be go. I think he's a go.
Oh, okay. I thought you said he was out. I thought you said he was out.
No, he's a go here. But
Nightmare, good to see you, man. He said K-State +9 first half. Thoughts? Houston is a low-scoring team. They are a low-scoring team. One thing, and I don't ever want to talk somebody off a dog, especially when I lean K-State. One thing with Houston, though, is if I'm going to go against Houston, I'm going to take all the points I can get. So I'd take the whole 15. I don't know about you, C-Mac, but it's like when we start cutting that point spread in half or getting that point spread lower under 10, they don't have to score as many points to cover. My thing with Houston, like C-Mac said, is they struggle scoring throughout the entire 40 minutes of a basketball game.
Yeah, I agree. You know, who added in here the K-State team total under? You know, it's just 56.5 here. God, it's just, I mean, it could get 60 K-State. I can't do it. And I think I'm 8-1, 7-1 or 8-1, because I was taking it a lot early on in the year with some of these bad teams. And they were corrected. They still, maybe this Houston team wasn't as good defensively. They were hanging low 60s for teams like Rice and shit. So now we get really sharp line here, 56.5 with K-State's team total.
They had like 49.5 or something like that against Tech the other day. And I saw that. I said, what the fuck is this? Tech scored 51. So it was damn close to that 49.5. But I was just like, man, that is so low.
Yeah, it's low. This is a little higher, so hey, I don't blame you. This defense, especially at home, is for real.
I'm gonna see. I just know that I didn't bet any of the other early games. Is there anything that we should touch on before it tips? I didn't think there was really much that looked that good.
Yeah, let's get over here. There's some ugly games. I have a smaller bet on an ugly game here. Holy Cross. Oh, wow, this number's dropped, too. So I got 5.5 here with Holy Cross. These teams, Cap, are god-awful. 5-13 and 5-15. And Lehigh's laying 5.5. Now this is down to 4, basically everywhere. Even a 3.5 here, 3.5 at Circa. Lehigh lost to them already in overtime, 69-66. These teams basically have the same record. This team's laying points on the road. They're so bad. There's no way you could lay points with Lehigh. This is the ugliest dogs. So I have a bet here on Holy Cross.
Okay, Holy Cross early. I like that. Our guy MMA Locker Room popped in and said he's got his K-State cover in this 15.
Of course he does.
Man. And then Nate
He's a fan.
Nate said, I got 4 minutes. Give me something to bet. Well, there you go. You just heard C-Mac. And then also, like I said, I took LJ Cryer's points. So that's 2 bets on the early slate. Even though we don't like it, we still gave you motherfuckers 2 bets. So there you go.
Real quick, there's a total if you want to look at. I don't know how Notre Dame here at home, this goes over the number, unless there's hot shooting, Cap. I've seen this Notre Dame team again and again. And not that Boston College, they're a little bit quicker and nothing crazy. They just played about a week ago. It was 63-59. Maybe there's a few more points, but right around 134. You can even look first half. I didn't know what that was. It's got to be pretty low. I think that could stay under there. So if you're looking for another early game of total, I think it's under nothing there.
Man, I would lose my mind if I was a Notre Dame fan, especially like after watching them that last game that they were playing. They were only down by like 7 points. Like, you're in the game. If you're down by 7 points with a few minutes left, you're in the game. That's just, I mean, it's more than 2 possessions, but you hit a 3 and a 2, you're down by 2. Fucking under 4 minutes to go or under 3 minutes to go, they're down by 7, and they still wait until the last fucking second to shoot the shot.
Drain the whole clock.
Bro, the whole thing. And then by the time they get the ball again, there's 2 minutes left. It's like, oh, okay, so you guys literally just don't care? Like, man, I would be so mad if I was a Notre Dame fan, man.
Yeah, so unless there's just hot shooting, early game too, seems like a first half even. If you want to look at it under, I'm sure it's pretty low.
Hey,
it's got to be all right. 62.5. So even the first half here, go under.
Hell yeah. I saw some people in our chat rolling in, dropping Excuse me, dropping a few bets here. I lost them. Where'd they go? I saw some of them.
We got the better number there, Billy Briz. Hold on real quick. I got 5.5 with the Holy Cross. So if you like Lehigh, you got the 4. So good luck.
Billy's backstage. I'm sure he'll be up here with us soon, guys.
Get him on.
Well, he's not on camera. He's just backstage.
Oh, he's not back there. I want to shit talk him here.
Yeah,
Lehigh bet.
Shout out to my guy, 1 Benny over there. He said loving K-State first half. There you go. Hey, there you go, Nightmare. You got somebody else looking at that first half. Maybe you guys should get there with it. Why is my TV showing Kentucky, Arkansas? Is that game not tonight?
Yeah, that game's later.
Damn, Arkansas's on. Why they already got about 2,000 people in their stands in there. I guess it's because ESPN's there. What is ESPN doing? Some kind of odd game day thing with college basketball now?
It might be game day. Might be there. Yeah,
that's what it's got to be. That's what it's got to be. I'm sorry, Arkansas. You just suck.
They need their home crowd to be. Yeah, they're not very good right now. All right, let's get this game flowing here. I got to pull it up here.
I will go ahead and say here, I'll just read off my action and then we can come across. I'm back at it with Miami again today. I laid it with Miami against Pittsburgh at home. I know it feels a little questionable there, but I said it last game before I bet Miami, and I'll say it again. Their season's not over yet. It's damn close. They're damn close, but it's not over yet. They need to keep winning here and finish strong. And they're a team, that started off, even their defense, I always put it on Miami's defense, C-Mac, but if you look at the numbers, their defense isn't playing bad. They're just not winning games that they should win. That's been the problem with this team. Offense and defense have both been playing decent. And Pittsburgh, to me, after last season being extremely bet on, Pittsburgh's just they're a coin toss what you're going to get with that Pittsburgh team this year.
Yeah. So what's your bet?
I took Miami on the spread. I got Kansas first. I'll go across all my bets today. I got Kansas first half +3. I've got North Carolina first half -3.5. I've got Miami full game 4.5. I've got Baylor 5 full game. You can get better lines on both of those right now. I've got Auburn first half minus half a point. And those are the 5 bets I've made so far.
Excellent. I am looking at that Miami game over because after that Notre Dame game, I think it's a little more freestyle, quicker pace of their normal thing, and we get points there. So I'm looking at that full game over in the Miami game.
Hell yeah. And that's another thing too. I do like overs with Miami. So this game tipped. They stopped it right away, but it looks like Houston's going to have the ball first. Again, all I'm rooting for is points right now. I wouldn't mind seeing Kansas State get up by like 20 points. Even then, though, the spread is so big in this game. Like, what does it take? Is it going to take 15 points for us to get a money? Like, because I'm not taking a money line if the team's down by 15. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The spread in this game is outrageous. They're going to dish it low to Roberts. K-State's got good interior defense here. Roberts going to be the key for them, though. Empty possession for the first possession of the game, and K-State's going to push down the court. I like these K-State, these light purple uniforms. I mean, they're kind of ugly. They kind of look like Easter, but I like kind of ugly sometimes.
We know you do.
You see these unis, bro? I don't know if I've seen these light purple. I guess I've seen them before. I just don't pay attention. Oh my God, this is going to be an ugly basketball game.
Yeah.
This is going to be hard to watch here. Still 0-0 early.
This could be really, yeah. I mean, let's just say I wouldn't be betting the over in this fucking game. Yeah.
Hell no. Jamal,
shout out to the chat. Hit the like button for us. That's all we ask for. Go on X, aka Twitter, old Twitter. It used to be. Retweet our shit, all that fun shit. Share it. We appreciate you guys for being here. That's it. Let's get it, Kat.
Hell yeah, man. See, Jamal Shed puts up the first points for Houston, but since then they've come back down the court and missed 2 wide open threes. That's the problem with this team is they don't hit open shots, man. They really
they're just not a good shooting team.
Mm-mm. And I'm talking like open shots.
Yeah.
Then then Roberts gets 2 offensive rebounds back to back. I mean, you get 3 or 4 opportunities each time, then I guess it's okay to miss. But
they do that. Great offensive rebounding team.
Hey, perfect rotation, man. Good to see you in here, man. Cheers to you. Everybody rolling in here, man. Hit the like, hit the share button. Let's get more people in here, not less. Let's keep it rolling up, pushing up. We'll just because we don't like this K-State game doesn't mean we're not going to find stuff. There's plenty of games to look at, plenty of action to find here today. I mean, and on the flip side of that 15, if Houston gets up by 12 or 14 points, do we go take a plus 30 with Kent? You know what I mean? Like,
maybe.
Another offensive turnover right there. It looks like it's going to be an offensive foul on Kansas. So 5-0 early.
Yeah. K-State, there's turnovers has been a little bit of a problem for them. 7-0. Could get ugly.
I'd like to see Cryer get some fucking points out of these early points. It's interesting. The transfer portal is so interesting, man. Like Cryer, did he for any moment think like, hey, if I stay here at Baylor, like we're not going to have 3 amazing guards. We're going to have 4. Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine. Like,
I don't know. You see, he wanted out.
Yeah, he was worried that freshman was going to take his spot. Hey, but without further ado, our guy's sitting backstage right now. I just noticed that he's on camera. Let me go ahead and get him up here. You guys know him as Billy the Kid. What up, Billy?
Ricky Mistake.
Really beaming.
What up, though?
What up?
Man, got a little bit of action going off today, man. Big card today. We got some NBA tipping off right now.
NBA's already tipped?
NBA's tipping off right now. We got the Washington Wizards, Detroit Pistons. I took Jalen Duren's rebound prop. And then, of course, CBS Network. Had to get my Lehigh action in. Saw the -4 line at PointsBet. And then actually really looked into the game. And ended up liking Lehigh in that one. A little flip-flop conference spot. Got a couple of those going off today. Half of my card is a lot of flip-flop conference spots in the mid-majors.
Yeah, this jerk.
You all right?
Otto's kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad,
Yeah,
I'm right behind you.
over here.
I need to light something up here. Justin McAfee said Wizards +120. I don't blame you. Battle of the shitties. Take the take the plus with the points. I actually think the Pistons. I got to run that back. The Pistons can't win 3 games in a row.
3 games in a row. That's about to say how many in a row is it for them if they win?
It kind of reminds me of the Spurs Blazers game last night, though. It was like the Spurs played fucking 3 games in primetime television last week, and they're like the worst team in the league. Like they're just going to be scheduled spot losses every time. Like, nah, they're going to win one.
This is going to. As you were talking, I just watched a shot clock violation. This game is ugly. I keep saying it, but ugly. Houston with the shot clock violation. Both teams playing defense here.
Why don't you answer this question, Billy, for our guy Stimmy OG? Total under 145, Providence, Georgetown.
I would not bet the. We said over or under.
Under.
I would not bet the under in that Providence game. If you follow Providence's men's basketball Twitter page, you wouldn't know this is a fucking basketball game. This looks like a football tailgate to the point where the gates that separate the people, that shit got fucking torn down in the fucking pregame tailgate going into the stadium for the fans. Providence fired up, man. Fucking Cooley just left there. They go to fucking Georgetown. They go to a worser team. And I think Providence is geared up for this one. I got some money on Providence today.
You're going to lay it? 10? Yeah.
I took it in the parlay. A little D-Gem parlay.
Just to give everybody an idea of how this game's going to go, since Billy joined, there have been a total of 0 points scored. We are going to a little break here, but it just now went to a break. They were playing the entire time since he first got here.
It's for real. Hey, Team total under is looking good. Who had that?
Yeah. So far, K-State's at none. so you're looking good early right there. Whoever got that team total under. Hey, a shout out to my guy Kelly. He said he's got what he say, grape gas for breakfast, bro. I had to go in, bro. I got a little bag of this white cherry gelato here. Shit is fire, bro. Absolute fire. You just smell the gelato coming out of the bag. So sweet, so good, so yummy.
Dad, bro, you're about to make me roll up, man.
I'm just saying, bro. It's so, and just think, in just a couple weeks, guys, we're all going to be in San Antonio together. We're all going to be there for Pubblepalooza 3. And you guys can smell this too. Not smoke it, but you can smell it. No, I'm just kidding. You can smoke it too. Oh, it smells so good. Smells so good. Couple weeks. Get there. March 22nd through the 24th. We're going to be in San Antonio with Southtown 101. Get your tickets. Come down there and vibe with us. You know, we're going to be breaking down the NCAA tournament. We'll be in the studio. We'll be betting. We'll be eating good food, smoking, drinking. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Drinking, smoking.
Our guy Nick Martin in the chat said he's on the Pistons -3.5. There you go, Nick.
Pistons.
To the amp. I don't know what you're saying, Nate. To the amphitheater. You going to the Providence game right now or something? He said lots of weed smoking and beer drinking on the walk to the amp.
Yeah, he's going to the Providence game.
Gotcha.
Nasty Nate at the Providence game. You tell me I'm not lying, though, man. That shit looks like a football game, like they're getting ready for, not no fucking basketball game.
That's what I was saying to C-Mac. Really, fucking Arkansas doesn't play till 7:00 tonight, and they got a couple thousand people in their stands right now. I think they're doing.
I get it. Kentucky's like the betting favorite to win the national championship, but I mean Providence against Georgetown, bro. Looks like they're about to storm the court pregame. Like what?
Gotcha. So as far as Kentucky, and I've been real high on them. My only thing is the defense isn't quite. I don't know if their defense is quite there. They have the offense to outscore anybody, though. Like at any game,
it's getting to the point though where it's like Kentucky's getting such a popular bet on the sports books, you can't even bet them anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't bet. I'm not saying I'd bet it.
I'm saying that they're the biggest liability for like futures for SEC championship and NCAA championship. Kentucky was rated as the most liability team for.
You know who I bet's got value for the SEC championship right now? And if we're just talking on the season, not the tournament,
Tennessee,
Alabama, because they should be in first, right?
Tennessee, man, Tennessee.
Look, I don't think Alabama is the.
Go ahead, they can win that. They're just going to lose in the tournament.
This is
that's what. Look. That's exactly. C-Mac. Look, Alabama's not that good at. I'm talking about value. I'm not talking about talent. Okay. I don't think they're as good as they've been, and they're 4-1 in the SEC right now. How the fuck did they manage that?
I think different conference, but Texas Tech isn't that bad this year. I mean, even though I'm fading them today, they're not.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd shoot the ball. They've shot a lot better so far this year.
So anybody who liked K-State early, because I know there were some people talking about K-State first half, you can probably get that at like 18 right now if you want to look at it live. I don't know if that's something I'm interested in, but I mean, they got to score sooner or later, right?
I mean, bro, to be honest with you, those were one of those spots where it's just like your hands are kind of like folded at the limb, and it's like, are we just waiting for 35 to be put up here? Because I mean, at plus 35, fuck it. How many points is too many points? Like this.
That's literally what I said to C-Mac just a little bit ago. I was like, what do we do?
Yeah, but we were also in one of these situations a couple of weeks ago where I got out the shower and I came on stream for the Syracuse North Carolina game, and I was like, bro, how many points is too many points? And Syracuse proceeded to get.
Yeah, they lost by 40.
Well,
yeah, that was
on
wild.
Your first half bet. You missed it by one shot, though. I will say that.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean,
but I'm just saying that was like the reminder. Maybe these bookies have a computer. I'm not smarter than a fucking AI generated computer, and these lines are pretty sharp.
Cryer, can you put some points on the board, please? Thank you. There's a 3 from Cryer. You fucking bum.
They still have K-State's first half total at.
Oh, is that just a 2?
Yeah.
That sucks. Was that a 2? That was a 2, right, C-Mac?
Yeah, look at this.
Houston's first half totals 35.5. You think these boys can put up 36 in the first half? As I say that, it moves to 37.
Houston?
Yeah, it was at 35.5 at minus 125. And then
I mean, if you want to be technical, they're on pace for like 38 right now, 39. But that's
well, they just changed literally to that. So fuck it. I got this money on this CBS Sports Network game. I've been liking this TV channel. I've been having games that have been on the CBS Sports Network, and I'm rolling with it, man. I'm rolling with it here.
I'm going to take notes on this with K-State, man. They do not have an answer for Juwan Roberts down low. I mean, he's bullying them right now.
I haven't let me answer this question for our guy, Michael. I haven't really gone through this Long Beach Riverside game, so
the night slate kind of.
I got to look at it more.
I feel like all the games are kind of packed in from like 2 o'clock to like 4.
Yeah, usually it's like spread out decently. I don't like the late games and I don't like the early games, but in the middle of the afternoon, it's like I like a whole lot.
There's a couple of good early games. I like Oklahoma today.
What's the spread for that?
I like them. I just hate laying points to them. I know they're at home.
I don't like their basketball team. I never have.
They're a hell of a good home team.
Yeah, I've had problems with them year after year, even laying 3-4 points. But I get it.
I'm not gonna lie, Connor. I did take the money line because of that.
Yeah, there you go. You know what's up.
I didn't want to lay the. I mean, I was fine with laying the 3.5, but I did bet the money line.
Cab, are you on Arizona, Oregon game?
I do like them. I'm thinking about taking them
Arizona. Arizona's about to get smacked.
But Arizona
never beats
Oregon in Oregon. Have you ever noticed that?
Well, I know that's a weird thing in home this year. I mean, who's going to beat them at the crib? Who knows? The betting favorite would be Arizona to beat Oregon to snap their undefeated.
And I know this has nothing to do with anything, but I hate that fucking basketball court. I hate it. It's so ugly. And I swear when I bet on somebody
on the basketball court, that's definitely something to notice.
Okay, well, that's what I was about to say. When I bet on people and I'm in fucking Eugene, I think to myself, whenever they're not scoring, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's because this ugly-ass court. I know it's not, but I swear to God, I think it every time. So I don't bet against Oregon and Oregon.
Yeah, I think, I hate that Arizona. They haven't been good on the road. They're not great defensively. They had usually, for the most part, beat up on Oregon State. They've had a couple close ones in Corvallis, but that loss was bad because I really thought about taking whatever it was, 17, 18 points with them the other day. And this is going to be tough. I mean,
the only thing that makes me kind of scary about fading Arizona is, like, did they blow that last game because this was a look-ahead spot for the weekend? Because those Pac-12 games are pretty, like, quick on the body turnaround from, like, Thursday night. You're flying in probably, like, Friday afternoon, and then you're playing the next day. Like, it's a very unique conference still.
Good drive. Yeah, Swiss, I got you. We could jump in there sometime.
Yeah, it's almost over.
My bad that I haven't been in there. I'm just so damn busy, man. But we could definitely get in there.
Because I can't imagine what their like itinerary was saying before that trip that they took out to Oregon State. Like that itinerary was definitely about the scouting report about Saturday's game, not Thursday nights.
Bro, I know you're cold because you smoke outside every time, but you're in a shed right now. Is there some wind chill right now or something?
Nah, just in general, bro. I'm just not fucking with outside.
Billy's in the shed.
Yeah,
we're in the shed action here. Early shed action. Yeah, Ricky, I did end up getting on Lehigh. I just didn't want to pay for the hook, and then I ended up looking around, and I was like, fuck, PointsBet's laying a fucking 4 line with their money line still being at minus 190 when FanDuel's got a minus 175. Basically, long story short, I was doing the market read for it, and I like the position that I got in. But at plus 5.5, I don't blame C-Mac, though. I would have went.
Well, the teams, they had lost to them. They could easily, Lehigh could win. They're just a little bit too evenly matched. Maybe Lehigh's a little bit better, but I mean, I
think Lehigh's way more talented on offense.
Well, they're both 5-13 and 5-15, and they already fucking lost to them.
They look like dog shit this year. I'm not going to lie. But they were, on talent, like person for person. Lehigh's had some injuries in and out the lineup. Ramon Scott says Woodshed play of the day. Woodshed play of the day. We're laying the fucking wood with Belmont, baby. Belmont's playing UIC. I know. Nobody wants to lay points with fucking Belmont. But these boys are a cash cow at the fucking crib. They literally are 7-1 straight up at home, and they lost their last home game on a 4-game losing streak. UIC's the bottom of that fucking Missouri Valley Conference. We're fading those motherfuckers today. Give me Belmont minus the 5 as the Woodshed play of the day. Lay the fucking wood. I would say really Troy's my favorite chalkiest spot of the day. Those motherfuckers are playing South Alabama. South Alabama beat them already. Troy's 11-1 straight up at home. Granted, you're laying an 8.5 line, but I think they smack them. Good money line parlay piece at 370 if you're looking for a bunch of shit to parlay to that.
Woodshed play of the day.
Lay the
Shed
fucking
can do anything
wood.
here. Houston.
See, when we get people, shout out to our guy Adam coming in the chat. When we get people, I try and be nice, and then I read the rest of the comment, and obviously you're joking. He said, I get my 20-year chip today. I quit drinking when I was 6. Well, good for you. So you're 26?
Hey,
You're trying to tell us how old you are? Is that the point of the comment?
The lay the wood spot of the day, though. We're back on who I ate. The Rainbow Warriors cost me some fucking money last time. Had a dude in the chat fucking heckling me the whole entire time. And I was like, hey, man, I just wanted to throw some money on this game because it's at 12 o'clock at midnight. But no, they're about to fucking smack the bullshit jajibis out of fucking Cal Poly. You talk about a bounce back spot. Cal Poly 0-9. Haven't won a game on the road this year. It's a Hawaii.
They better, Billy. But that's fucking large number there.
Hawaii in the under, baby. Take it as a little, how they have the prop parlay thing on FanDuel? Hawaii in the under. If you see a game at 126.5, that's going to be a high school basketball final score.
Damn. What are you saying? That it's going to be 70-50?
I think it's going to be a fucking spank spot. So I would say final score 67-48.
Those turnovers are already starting to show up, C-Mac.
Yeah, it's
7-15 here. Houston with the lead early, obviously.
If they took care of the ball better, it would have been a little bit enticing for me with K-State. Like I said, they've been able to stay in games.
Yeah, it just showed.
And hell,
they're averaging 14.8 a game. That's fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's up there.
That's so.
I was looking at their box. I think they had 16 or 17.
You know what it is,
Iowa
bro?
State.
They had all those fucking transfers from last year. Like it was like 11 out of the 13 players on the roster were from the transfer portal. So there's no way they could repeat the same exact team. And they still have that name to them though, that people think that they're good.
I mean, they're all right this year. They're not bad. They're just not good.
I mean, they damn near went to the. Did they go Final Four last year, or did they finish in the Elite Eight and they got beat by FAU or Miami, one of those two schools?
I don't remember how far K-State went last year.
K-State went far last year. I remember Marquise fucking Noel was like on the cover.
Oh, it was good. I bet K-State first half, a few times this season and a few times last year. I've made money on them most of the time when I bet them, but I take them as.
Bro. Keontae Johnson fucking went to the NBA, bro, last year after not playing for like a year and a half. He's on the fucking Thunder now.
Houston's got most of their bench guys in right now. This is where they need to work. But I'm telling you, Juwan Roberts is he's doing whatever the fuck he wants right now at K-State. He looks like a grown man, and the rest of them look like little boys trying to cover him. Like, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, K-State, you can still get him 15.5. Or the 15.5 minus 120. Full game, 19.5.
I got a question for the panel, though. What is your favorite college basketball dog today?
Oh, well, I got him on a bunch, Billy. Come on.
Favorite one though. Favorite one. If you
Can't
had to
name
pick
my
one.
favorite son. Come on, my favorite child like that.
Favorite what, Billy?
Underdog today, straight up on the money line. If you had to
I'll
take
find you one. I'll tell you one. I gotta look at it.
because that was the hardest thing. I like usually I try to get a couple of my dog shots in on Saturday, and today was just like oh man, we're just breathing chalk. I feel like
I mean, people aren't going to like it to hear this at all because it's like an obvious one. But man, Kansas is catching several points. What's their money line at?
Bro, that's wild, right? I didn't want to do it, but that was
Hey, plus
wild.
190, bro. You're telling me that what? You're telling me that there's not value in plus 190 with Kansas? Get the fuck out of here.
I agree with you, Deb. I kind of lean towards Kansas, but I just couldn't. I couldn't pull the. That's not how I'm trying to set up my fucking Saturday. Is fading Iowa State and
yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
I'm just talking about the money line though. I mean, I do have K-State in the first half, but I'm just talking about the money line. Like it's to me, plus 190 is worth a fucking shot. I mean, I think it's about 40-60 that Kansas wins this game. 40 being them, 60 being Iowa State, but still like 40% chance at plus 190. I'll take that. Shit.
Justin McElvey says Monmouth money line.
I think I like Monmouth.
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you with the Monmouth wave. I can't bet on New Jersey collegiate games, but I would have taken Monmouth and faded Princeton.
Wow, this defense is insane.
Suffocating.
It's just, it looks like there's an opening for half a second and it's gone every time.
My guy said Porter says DePaul. You couldn't pay me to put money on DePaul's men's basketball team.
It's a lot of points.
Connor, I swear to God.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying it's a lot of points.
I will go back to college, see if I can get my fucking extra year of college eligibility for that COVID year, and fucking stop smoking cigarettes for 6 months. And I swear to God, I'll make that fucking DePaul men's basketball team. That's how confident I'm in.
There's some home dogs coming up here, even in the Ivy. I think Harvard cover here against Yale.
I like that one. And where are they catching? 5?
6.5.
Yeah, I had that game at. I think I've read off the line that I had. I think that game should be at like 5. I do like Harvard in that spot.
Yeah, I thought that game should have been a 3. Like I thought 3.5.
I agree. No, like the Ivy League's a little bit hard this year. Like these teams are kind of good.
Yeah, this is just always a good rivalry. Yale's won the last 4, 3 of them though within 5 points. One was like a 10-point win for Yale, but before that, Harvard flat out win. I'm on the 6.5 there.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat right there. Our guy Dutch Boy in the chat said he's got that wop in the air, smoking on some wet ass pussy, man. Good to see you in there. Sleepy Lloyd dropping Oregon. We touched on that a little bit earlier. I stayed off that game. Good to see you in there, though. Perky Sanderson, everybody, man. If we miss any comments, just leave it again. We'll get back to it.
You want to answer this Southern Illinois question here? Okay.
Where?
Just go up here a little bit.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even see this. What up, Benny? He said, am I tripping, or is that Southern Illinois plus 3.5 versus Murray State line look funny? I mean, yeah, obviously, if you look at those numbers, it looks funny. Lost last 2 at home, 0-3 ATS at home. Definitely, man. I haven't watched anything in that conference, so Billy might be better to ask on that.
I wouldn't take it. Southern Illinois always gets like public bets because they have a top 3 scorer in the country, and Murray State's kind of nice at home.
C-Mac, anything?
Keyword's kind of nice. Nope. Not really nice. Kind of nice.
I want nothing to bet with Southern Illinois.
There you go, Ron. He said Virginia first half and Notre Dame first half under 56.5, doing well. Yeah, we touched on that Notre Dame under. I mean, we were talking full game, but we touched on that. But I'm glad it's looking good for you there, man. Speaking of looking good, I guess let me pull across these other scores. If this will upload, I got you guys. 1 second.
21-12 here. Houston.
Yep. Florida is up 26-19 on Georgia early. Virginia up 20-7 on Louisville. Boston College is behind Notre Dame 11-13. Maryland leads Nebraska right now 28-25. Pistons are up 28-19 in the first quarter on the Wizards right there. And that's it. That's all I got in front of me right here. If there's more, I just don't have it.
Oh shit! I forgot I got the NBA daily fantasy lineup in on this. Yeah, you already, man. I got my guy Jalen Duren with 6 rebounds halfway through the first quarter. We're halfway there.
Man, this white cherry gelato is
Wow.
I actually played him as my on FanDuel, right? When you play your daily fantasy lineup on a single game entry, the top 3 players that you pick on your team, the top one gets double the points. So you have to like be real conscientious of like who you're picking up at the top. And I ended up picking Jalen Duren.
Why are you talking about strippers in San Antonio, Dutch? Is he randomly? Did somebody else say something?
Nah, see, where they fucked up is they went to the cheap strip club instead of if you're gonna spend money to go look at fucking girls, why aren't we gonna spend money at the fucking place?
No, you got to go to the night. When you're in town like that, you don't go to you got to go to the best one.
Which I got an opposite opinion, man. I went to the what used to be called the Gentlemen's Club, the San Antonio Gentlemen's Club. I went in there and I had a fucking ball. Shouts to my man Dave Argueta. If you're down there in the San Antonio area, go see.
Yeah, you can have fun anywhere. I've been there too.
Go see Dave Argueta. Tell him you're with Pub Sports Radio down at Southtown. He'll get you in for free, and it's up to you to spend the rest of the money, right?
Well,
dude was dope.
UCLA,
man.
Michael, UCLA or nothing for me there.
I hit the dude up, Cotter. No bullshit. Because I was getting pissed about the strip club situation. I asked him, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but do you have any snow bunnies that work there? And he said, yes, plenty. And I said, I'm there. And he
Sup, Crier? I'm sorry.
Because when you're in San Antonio, bro, it'd be I don't want to sound fucked up, but too many Spanish girls, bro.
What the fuck, Billy?
Really?
I just want to see a brunette.
Yeah, I understand. Spanish.
If I'm paying for it,
you need the English.
I would like to see what I would prefer. I'm not.
Oh shit.
Perfect rotation. I'm not a racist at all, man.
Don't you fucking leave me up here right now, C-Mac. Not until the conversation steers away from the racism.
There's no racism. I'm just saying, man. I like what I like. I like the snow bunnies. If I'm paying to see girls strip on a pole, I'm gonna pick what I like. I do like the mommies, no doubt. I just don't want to see a bunch of them. I mean, they all look the same in San Antonio.
Bro, just because you made a 3 doesn't mean you shoot the same shot and try and do that. I'm not going to say, I was about to say gay little flick. I guess I did say it anyways. Come on, bro.
Latinos are fire, bro.
Bullshit, just missed the dunk. Bro just missed the dunk. He was wide open.
I can see it now, bro. Perky and fucking Dabby Cab off the fucking mushrooms all somewhere.
What do you mean, bro? I was off the mushrooms last time we were in San Antonio and nobody knew unless I told them. Now my guy T.
This year's probably going to be impossible to do that, bro. It'd be with how many college games there are. Well, for me personally, with how many college games there are, bro, I do not want to be off of anything else but weed.
Oh, bro, my mind's fine if I eat something, but I gotta.
We're gonna be going through the first weekend of the tournament, bro.
I'm not gonna make bets if I'm on mushrooms, but like I can make bets the next day or the day after I eat them. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say impossible, Nate. It's just like the first college weekend of March Madness is like, if you do good enough on that, your summer's paid for. Like,
bro, I ate mushrooms 2 years ago when we were there, tripped real hard, and I went 30-10 throughout March Madness on my bets.
I mean, you saw me the one year I was there. I was, you know me. I don't be bullshit. I'm getting my sleep, man. right in the middle of the fucking day on the fucking studio bench with my blanket, my pillow from across the street.
Bro, you were asleep when I met you. Hell
That
yeah.
ass.
Prayer
That's how I
disintegrate. I need
literally
those
met you.
points,
Was you
bum.
waking me up with a dab and saying, "Hey, my name is Dabby," and I didn't know if that was your name or if you were asking me if I wanted to hit a dab, and I was all out of sorts.
I'm not sure what I said. I was probably asking if you wanted a dab. I don't remember.
They're all probably
You
like,
took a hit and you
"Yeah,
went
that's
back to
Billy.
sleep.
He sleeps over there on the couch all the time."
Yeah, you took it. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I hadn't even done anything on camera when I met you guys. You took a hit and went back to sleep.
Bro, it was dumb.
Yeah.
The time difference wasn't it. It was enough to fuck with the way of my rotation of my day because at that time I was playing a lot of daily fantasy. No, but that's dead ass though, man. That's really how I met you. Is you waking me up with a dab, and I was like, "Well, you already like this guy." And then we went to lunch later on that day with like Bano and Zoe.
that dab that little pen that I had to heat it up is nice because it's like, one, you don't want to torch all the time. Two, you don't always want to go outside. You know what I mean?
Well, it gives me very authentic vibes because when we were in high school and dab pens first came out, the first version of the dab pens, you had to heat it up. And not everybody could go to the bathroom at the same exact time in like high school because they would be afraid people would be fighting. So during lunch, they would let you. And we would be in the bathroom just passing the pen, getting ripped. Great memories. It was like freshman year of high school.
There you go. Make those memories again here in just a few weeks in San Antonio. Man, 29-12. Jesus Christ.
I'm not ripping no fucking dab pen in no fucking bathroom anymore, man. I'm an adult.
Yeah, I didn't mean the bathroom part.
Well, besides the smoking in the shed.
I just meant like getting high with the homies, not the bathroom part.
Nah, you can't endorse. I endorse if you're down there in San Antonio, get your own weed. Because what happens is motherfuckers start passing around blunts and shit, then everybody gets COVID. Nope, never again. I didn't get COVID personally, but me and Big Show were like the only two people out of like the whole entire group to fucking not get fucking COVID.
Bro, I've never been so fucking sick than that.
That's because we didn't pass blunts around between other people.
I thought I was gonna die for 2 weeks after that fucking shit.
Connor, did you get sick during that trip? The first?
Yeah, I got COVID.
That's crazy. I was gonna say because I was like, bring your own weed, man.
It wasn't that bad.
It was.
But the worst day was when we were just coming home. But
That's what I was gonna say because I was driving home. You know, everyone else, most people are flying, but I was driving. I'll never forget. I pulled over into like a fucking fast food parking lot and slept because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna die.
I'm telling you,
yeah, Dutch and I were feeling like shit.
You'll find weed anywhere in the world. You just gotta look for it. It's very easily available.
This day and age, it should be legal.
I'll say it again. If anybody wants something waiting on them, I need to know. And I'm not doing it for free, obviously, but let me know, and I promise it'll be fucking top shelf.
Nah, man. I ain't doing no perkies, no fucking yayo on the first weekend of March Madness, man. That is a very pivotal weekend. That is like the building blocks of like getting into the summer. Like you smack March Madness on the first opening weekend, and you don't have to like you smack March Madness on the opening weekend, and then you have a couple of your future bets riding off in the little regions and stuff like that. You're setting up yourself for a golden spot for like once the games get going in the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 to like really kind of like decide if you need to just chill and watch the fucking game and drink some beers and go to the bar, or do you need to be sitting in a fucking dark place betting on a fucking college basketball game and screaming at every play. Dab's like Giving me memories.
Hey, I bet on the one thing, a lot of people joke about how I always bet on like the big games, but I bet on the fucking big teams all year. So it's not like
Yeah, no, if you
not
follow
like
a team for like a whole entire year and if they're in like the Big 12, SEC, or like Big East, you'll get good lines on them throughout the year. Or Pac 12, because I'm a Utes fan. Go Utes. Not betting them today. Not betting them today. But fuck, man.
right. Everybody always talks about that tournament too. I like betting the NIT some too. I do bet some of the games in the NIT tournament.
The NIT tournament is a little bit of a mishmash because you got to do. Some of the teams don't give a fuck, but some of the teams do give a fuck. Like North Texas last year, they were giving a fuck and they were smacking teams. And like I say, the biggest upsets are in the NIT tournament. Like them shits be crazy. Dogs be going in through the window.
Brian Smith said Houston's falling in love with threes here, man. They are shooting a bunch of them, man.
All right, you gotta get your highlight tape up. If you're not gonna do it against Kansas State, you do that shit against fucking BYU, you might lose.
Let's see, we got 14-29, one free throw left for K-State here. Missed the front end. I'm sorry that I'm not pulling up the line on this game. It's just nothing for me. But I got 5 bets that have not tipped yet. Billy's got a bunch of action that hasn't started. C-Mac, I'm sure you got a bunch of action that hasn't started. So we got a lot to talk about here. It's just for me in this game, I'm not betting this.
We do have a lot to talk about. Justin McElvey says Virginia's up 32-8.
Wow.
I didn't see that one coming. I knew they were gonna win, but like not
right.
enough to bet on it.
Yo, shout out to my guy Markel in the chat. Dutch said he's watching the Wizards and Piston true degen shit. That's how we are right now in this game. We're covering a game with a 15-point opening point spread. That's just crazy. At
least you're watching professional basketball, Dutch. I'm watching the fucking Patriot League in a Holy Cross gym that looks half the size of my high school gym.
It looks like a lot of these games are kind of ass beatings right now. Maryland is now up 41-27 on Nebraska early with about 2 minutes left in that one. Virginia, like you guys said, 32-8. Boston College, Notre Dame's neck and neck 2020 in the first, but that's kind of expected there. Florida is up 43-28 on Georgia. So a lot of teams getting out a little bit.
What's the score of that Florida and Georgia game? Because that was kind of like a whoever's down just bet the other side.
Yeah, Florida's up 43-28 right now.
43-28. I mean, damn, man. We might have to touch on that at half. Like,
Florida was dogging that game too by 7.5 points, so you could probably get a really good line on Georgia right now.
I mean, it's 16.5. I would imagine it's probably going to go to 20 by half. Boston College, Notre Dame, 20-20, about to go into half. That's a game I don't want to put money on. And then Providence and Georgetown just tipped off. I got to put that game on my TV. Houston smacking these motherfuckers.
Up 15 right now, 30-15, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half here.
On some true degen shit, they got Kansas State's first half total at 21.5. Bro, they can't put up 6 points, man.
Bro, they only got 4 minutes.
For sure, Justin, we'll all be there. We'll all be at Palooza. Great.
That is a little
Billy, you coming this time? You're not missing out?
It
like
depends, man. It's the AC card is right there. So we gotta work some things out.
Yeah, I like it. The first week is like I have to be in Vegas.
The first
so I liked how we were there.
There's 3 of them, Billy. There's 3 of them. I'm sitting here. I'm like, are they gonna get 6? They just hit 3. My bad, C. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Nah, Connor, I do feel you. I was right there with you when you said, yo, we can't do that on like Elite 8, Sweet 16. Like that shit is lit when we do it on like that weekend.
You could
But
focus on those games like in depth.
I'm gonna
So
be on
I don't
shot
know.
shit, bro. I'm gonna be on the fucking flight betting the fucking games for like,
I know.
I can see myself now sitting on the plane. Can I get the Wi-Fi, John? I don't give a fuck how much it is. And be on Bovada betting the fucking games on the flight. Like that's how it's gonna be. But
I don't
true
have any
DJ
clue what
shit.
you're
I
asking.
think Boise wins
I think Boise
there,
wins. Too. I
Mel.
think that's a
I
good
like.
line.
Oh man, this fucking's already getting hit. I like the under. God damn it!
They
It's
have
down to
that one. They
143.
have that line at 140 at Bet365. That was like really off from like everywhere else.
Fuck.
Nah, Michael, Georgia was underdog by 7.5. Florida was favored.
Nah, but that shit's gonna be lit though. Wendy on Saturday night, and they were getting a club box. That's gonna be crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wemby, Saturday is the Spurs versus Suns game, and it's gonna be Wemby versus KD, Beal, Booker. That's just gonna be fire.
Oh, when we're there in San Antonio?
Yeah, that's Saturday night. You know how last year was the UFC card? This year's Wemby.
That's dope.
Yeah, I like Washington State. Well, I don't trust this Colorado team. They're healthy, playing well. Washington just couldn't stop anything the other night. I want to fade this team on the road as much as I can. So, Wazoo.
You talk about my Utes.
No, Washington State. Colorado, Washington State.
Kevin
I
Lee
was
said
gonna say
Georgia
I would say the
16
Utes
and a half.
tonight.
That would be the best live look right now, I would think, Kevin. I can see the appeal to that.
Bro, Georgia is getting smacked, bro. Like I can't believe that line's looking at me at that number.
They were due to get their ass whipped. They hadn't beat Florida in 5 years, it seemed like. I think they were 10-1. Florida was something like that. And Georgia playing a little bit over their head all year, even on the road. Shocked me.
Yeah, nah, it's facts though. I didn't think Georgia's basketball team was gonna be any half decent this year.
I hate laying though with Florida.
Florida's just a Jekyll and Hyde team.
Yeah.
It's the best way I can describe it. You think that they're good, but I wouldn't want to put my money on them. Fuck that. I did that shit against Kentucky. Learn my lesson. No. Felt like I put my hand on the fire and got fucking burnt.
30-18 here. 3 minutes left. Full game, 18.5.
This is just a brutal game. I guess
This is just a Big 12 game, I feel like, where the home team.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, if you have Houston first half, you're happy right now. Well, I guess you could sweat. Kansas could hit a couple threes and still cover their first half here.
Bro, I feel like you could have just made some money on Kansas State, though. Like, even though they're getting smacked, bro, the first half line was at 20.5, and then it moved to 21 at plus monies. Like, bro, that's mad disrespectful, bro.
Well, I wonder what they were down by when it was at that line.
They had 12. Well, it was 9 and then 12 points.
No, John, I was just talking about pregame about that game, Georgia, Florida. Just why I didn't bet it. I've been betting Georgia all year. Florida had owned their ass. Florida as well at home. You could still backdoor, my man. Shit, I was just saying. Pregame, that's why I didn't touch the game.
Man, Cryer has like 1 fucking point.
Nah, I definitely do feel you. College basketball. That's why I said though, Justin McElvey. That's what I've been saying. Like, I definitely want to get on Georgia somehow because that number went from 17.5 down to 12. Midgets, he doesn't do that type of shit. That shit is very I would say different. I ain't ever been in the strip club and I had to empty out my pockets and we were in a fucking felt like a school book cubby the Shutters throw that shit crazy, and it was a great time.
Class, or are they not even going to review it?
The one thing I like about that strip club is they have the basketball game on the TV, and that shit is lit. So I'm like looking at the basketball game and like both at the same time. It was crazy. I remember I had to go back to the ATM. I was like, fuck it, we're in this deep. Dope girl though.
35-21.
Who hit the three?
I don't know.
Fuck, it wasn't Crier. It was Shed. Damn it. Crier's only got 5 points right now. Playing like a bum.
I was worried who was going to get the points. You know what I mean?
The other thing I looked at was
those
Shed.
guys do get them, but I don't know.
The other thing I looked at was Shed over 1.5 threes, but I didn't do that either. I only went with the Crier bet. Crier's 3 points were set at 2.5, and that's why I was like, man, fuck it. I'll just go with his points.
Let me pull this up.
Hey, there you go, Ron. Ron's always coming in here dropping early action and catching. Like, ever since I can ever remember doing these live streams, man, Ron comes in with first half bets and just makes money, man. Said first half under for the Notre Dame game and the first half Virginia, 4.5, both cash. Good shit, man.
Come on.
JT, my guy. 7-on-7 football tourney. Shout out to your son, man. Appreciate you stopping in and showing some love. I hope he kicks ass today, bro. $38.
Yeah, where's Dutch? Tell him to get in here.
Bro, I tell him that all the time. Also, Dutch, I told you got to answer about the room, man. Get up here, though. 52 seconds on the clock here. It's running. K-State pushing down court. Going to miss another layup.
38-21.
Over the back foul, I think, on the rebound.
Yeah, 5 points. I think Roberts, he's already got 9. Sharps was 9, I think.
Bro,
9.5.
The bucket's so easy.
Yeah. What's K-State here? It's 4, Carter's 9.
Man, shout out to the 85 plus people we got rocking in here. Starting to grow. Hit the like if you guys can when you come in, and share the video. And also shout out to all the members, man. A lot of green in the chat. We appreciate it. Membership helps a ton. We don't sell anything here, but if you can get the membership just to support the channel, it means the world.
Yeah.
The join button down there in the description.
Become a member, and now become a gold goddamn member. If you want, get discounts on our shirts. You get the membership with the membership shows. We gotta have a few more membership shows, and you'll be in the horse race $50 drawing every week, twice a week, Wednesday and Fridays. Become a gold member if you can. Just $10 a month. It's nothing, Cab. You know what I mean? It's $5. It's pretty cheap. We're all gambling here. If you don't have that to support, we're not selling you.
Considering we have a live show like 5 days a week or 3 days a week, 4 days a week, I don't even fucking know. We have shows breaking down the card every single day. It's not a lot of money to show appreciation if you're using all the information. You know, I know some people tail bets, and other people, man, like when I found the channel, like myself, are just looking for information. And like, you know, we put a lot of work finding the info. So if you're just looking for, you know, the information, you know, it helps still if you're supporting. I know a lot of people make their own bets, but the info is what's so valuable.
No doubt. Man, 40-21 here. About to go in a half.
I took them early, Michael. I took
Early beatdown. Billy Hofer this 20 and a half. It's been bucking. He better at 20 and a half because it's 41-21.
I don't think he got it, but that's right because he was saying, "Oh,
Shit."
Yeah.
That was only there for a minute. I saw 19 and it just went down.
I mean, 20 and a half should cover, though, because they're going to take the last shot here.
Yeah.
I got 8 on the shot clock, 4 on the shot clock, 5 on the clock. Just a awful shot. Deep 3. Terrible shot.
There we go. Tied at half. Yeah. Just keep it close. Holy Cross. Keep it close.
Exactly. Well, I'd rather a game be tied. If I got full game, I'd rather it just be tied than because I swear to God, if you got a team and they're up the entire game, but they can't put it away, get up, they just stay up by 5-7 points. You already know what time it is when you get inside that 7-minute mark.
It's $9.99, Nick. Yeah, $9.99 is the gold, right, Cap?
Yeah,
pretty sure it's
gold membership.
$9.99.
And every time we get I think 5 new members, Slaughter does the giveaway, the horse races. And if anybody who's on the channel wins, we usually just say put it back and make sure that somebody in the chat wins. So it just grows. Shout out to that guy, Director 97. I don't even know who that is, but he's won $150 on those races already.
Yeah, I think so. You have a good shot of winning it. So, it's all simulated the horse race, but I think you'll get your money back. You'll win 1 or 2 in a year. Or most people would, I would think. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Hey, Canada's Canada. Sorry, Kelly. I don't know what to tell you. Good.
Oh, Canada. Bro, where is this picture? I'm trying to find it. I was going to say...
What picture?
Here it is. Another way to support, if you guys want to support, right here. Grab your merch, man. This is a Medicaid Monday shirt. Me and my guy Dutch, Razor Sharp Picks, LJ, Trout Wham, and Mike Money. We do it every Monday, the sash here. You can get your shirt. It's the same Pub Sports Radio logo, just with instead of beer, that's weed in it, if you can't see. So you like that shirt, Billy? You see it?
No, it literally just came back. I'm trying to get all my shit back up on the truck.
Have you seen the logo for the Medicaid Monday shirts yet? Look at it.
Dude,
we got a hoodie up too. If you guys don't like t-shirts, you want a hoodie. We got a hoodie.
I want the hoodie. I'm a hoodie guy.
Yeah, it's got the same logo on it. I think it's dope. All right, I'll pull up the second half line. Our guy Kevin Lee said Houston doesn't put teams away. I know that's for sure, bro. I tell you what, when I bet Houston, I take them in the first half 99% of the time because they fuck around later in games all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Let me pull up these lines, though.
What time is this game? Fucking 2:30.
I got Kansas early and I got North Carolina early.
We're gonna start throwing some shots out. My man Jalen Duren out here, baby. 4 points, 8 rebounds. Go get those boards. 52-52 in the Knicks Pistons game. They'll put that game on TV, actually.
The spread in this game on the second half is crazy. You could get Kansas at plus 176 on the money line. Kansas State's plus 3.5. And then obviously you can get minus 3.5 at minus 110 for Houston. The over-under set at 60.5 or 67.5. How the fuck I would bet this? I don't. What do you?
I'll tell you right now. Just give me a second. I'm about to put these games up on the TV, and we're about to make some money in this game.
I think there's 2 options: either Kansas State money line or Houston minus 3.5.
We're gonna make some money in this game. I swear to God.
Wow,
I swear.
man.
Do it.
Really beaming, man. Get it.
The Syracuse one, man. This reminds me of the Syracuse North Carolina one. There's just one time we got on the first half. That was not a first half spot. That they was just gonna get smacked. But they kind of went on a run right before halftime. What's the second half spread on this?
On the game, 3.5.
5.
3.5.
5.
Which are you talking about the Kansas State Houston game? Where do you have a 5?
I was just throwing out a 4. They're up 20. Full game's 23.5.
3.5.
3.5. 4.
53. Total. Nah. Total.
Under, bro. What the fuck? That under, right? Is that the only way?
Nah, bro. That's too low though. 68.5 is too low.
They only put up 62 in the first half, and I don't see them doing much more.
Nah, but that's too low though, I feel like, in my opinion. You don't want to. The move would be the over.
No.
130? They already have it's 41-21 at halftime. Do you think they're going to put up 21 points again? Like, no. They're
What was Kansas State's team total at for the pregame? Does anybody remember? Because it was
56.5.
It's 53.5 right now. Their second half total is 34.5.
Okay, maybe
32.5, actually. My bad. Actually, I really don't want to bet that game. I don't see the angle. I can't.
Right, Andrew G said the game simulator has Houston at 74, Kansas at 47. That sounds about right, which would be under, but I don't know. We'll see.
No, that's not a game you want to bet. Oh man, I gotta put this back on and watch some Pistons and Hornets here. I mean, Pistons.
That is so bad. Look at this. Nick Martin said the Notre Dame total is they have 46 points at half in that game. What the fuck?
That's awful. A Notre Dame game.
That's so bad, though. A team can score 46 points and a half. Like I got Luka putting up 73 yesterday.
That shit was crazy. To be honest with you, I think the craziest part though is the fact that his field goal percentage of the 73 points, like he shot
76%.
Yeah, like bro, he damn near didn't miss. Like he wasn't really like he wasn't, and he could have really had more, bro. Watching that game, bro, I swear to God, bro, he could have had 100 points. He was passing the ball.
He's creating so much I mean, he had 7 assists too, if I'm not mistaken. He's creating so much separation.
Ball, but I mean, I don't blame him though. I wouldn't want to pass the ball either.
None yet. I told you, man, if I ignore your question, it's because I don't see it, man. I just saw your thing. Where is the question at? And I didn't even see that you gifted a membership. When did he do that?
None yet with the gifted membership. Hell yeah.
When did he do that, and how did I miss it?
I didn't even see it.
Man, shout out to our guy Nunya, though, man. You know you're my dude. I didn't mean to miss your question. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how to upgrade to the gold. Do you know? I did it myself, so I don't know how. I don't know. I had to look at it for a while. C-Mac, do you know how to tell him how to upgrade to the gold?
Do it on the computer?
Yeah, what's he on?
Are you on a phone or?
Are you on a phone or?
And somebody grab that membership too. Shout out to our guy Nunya.
Wait, we got a special guest coming in. He's on his way.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me get him in here real quick. He's at computer.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
What up,
What up, man?
Oh, yeah. Sack.
Hey, I need you in here because I need some serious ability to make a lot of bets on games that I don't want to bet because right now I don't like these early games. I got a whole bunch
real quick. Let me get this. Go to membership, Nunya, and then it'll have see perks and info. Go to change level. It's right underneath the perks. Hit that, and it'll pop right up.
Hell yeah.
And
Shout out
she'll
to
be
you
able
guys.
to just switch to gold. So, okay, go on.
Now let's get pimp slapping. Hey, I got to piss real quick while you get started.
Fucking hell of an intro. You guys do a great job.
Slap, how you feeling today? How's it going? Saturday action.
Yeah, right, Mike.
I woke up feeling dangerous, boys. Let's fucking go. I had a little sore throat. I got rid of it there. I'm ready to rock. I got fucking bets laid out there. It's going to be a glorious fucking day. I feel bad for the bookies today is how I feel right now.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
That's an introduction right there. That's the way you do
What
it.
the fuck you mean I don't have a good introduction for you?
Yeah, we'll bring him on. I got to go piss.
Mike's the diva. He needs his introduction. All right, hit us with the bets.
We got some action going on today, fellas. You got to get out there.
I got plenty.
First and foremost, it is a Flyers day. You see, I'm rocking it. I tend to not support the team.
I thought you were gonna fade him. Thought you were the other day. I'm gonna fade him on Saturday. Look at this. He's walking it back. Walking the dog back.
Oh, get out of here. It was circled, baby. This one was circled.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I like today, boys. Get out there and take them San Jose Sharks. Great time to take the San Jose Sharks today. Playing the Buffalo Sabres. Going out there and getting it done here. Road teams that have won 2 straight as a dog. 6-0 in that third game out there. Good opportunity. Plus money spot for them boys tonight. That's right.
Wait,
Mac, write that shit down.
No, I'm writing my shit down. I need your shit.
Run it back. Sell me on the Flyers here beating the Bruins.
There were a couple spots that I had in there. I got to pull it back up here. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm sorry. I got to hear this.
I thought I heard San Jose Sharks. I always like to tail Mike on hockey, so I'm gonna go grab that.
Flyers beating the Bruins. Shit, this ain't 2012.
Yeah, I'll find it. Give me a minute, boys. Give me a minute. I got to.
All right, so real quick, in 30 minutes here, the Iowa State Kansas game does tip, and I'll just touch on it again. I know some people that we had in the chat were on Iowa State, but I'm on Kansas first half +3 in that one. So as soon as I saw that 3 earlier, I grabbed it.
I mean, the first bullet in the gun has to do with Saturdays here. When we got a 6 in your home on a Saturday, they're suggesting it's going to be a lower scoring game. The home team has prevailed 33 times out of 55 times that they've played. So you got a little 33-22 edge out there. Small edge in that spot, but that was one of the first spots that I had found, and it's the most accessible one for me. So without digging too far back into the archives here, that's going to be the first play that I've got for the day in the NHL. And got out there and retweet. God damn it. I got a retweet post out there. We're going to try to give you guys, I got a 12-0 spot today. Small -110 favorite, 12-0 spot. Good opportunity to go out there and smash this ice as well. So get out there and retweet. Pimp Slap POD. I put it out there. We need 25 retweets. That's all. 25 retweets. Let's go get it done. Want to talk some college basketball? Let's go.
Hold on. One thing at a time, Mr. Go retweet me. You know, it's a repost, Mike, you fucking old man. It's not Twitter anymore. There's no more tweets. It's a post.
Fuck you and fuck Twitter. How about that?
Did you retweet our show?
You can't say those type
Did
of
you
things.
retweet our show?
No,
Motherfucker?
you
I don't think so. How about you go retweet
I
that
showed up
show?
on the show.
Elon has bots watching, Mike, and if the bots are watching, they're not going to throw you in the algorithm.
Oh man, I'm pro Elon. I like what he's doing out there. He's providing the platform to call these fucking criminals out. I like it.
Did you hear about what they're going to do?
Elon.
X is about to go make a partnership with BetMGM. We're about to be able to bet on sports on X.
No shit. That's what I need is more access to bet.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Snack, what do you got for us? You got some
the hold up.
Nasty Nate. Sure, my dude. It's gonna get under full game.
Speaking of retweets, I just did the show. How about you go do that too, Mr.
Repost.
Money?
Oh, maybe you're fucking behind there, Dabby Cat.
I see it, motherfucker. It just popped up. Everybody in the chat, do the same. Hit that like button. Let us know what you're betting, sweating, and let's get some money, man.
Now that we've got all the housekeeping out of the way, let's get into some bets.
All right. I got 5 that haven't tipped yet in college basketball, so I'm pretty loaded up today. You won't hear that many bets from somebody like Mike, but I got a whole bunch of action today.
I got Oklahoma coming up at 2:00. I like them against Texas Tech.
I'm dipping back into my bag of goodies. I got a little extra, so.
Everything else right now I got live. I got Providence live. I got Jalen Durn's rebound prop live, and this Patriot League game live. That I wish I would have talked to C-Mac prior to the game because I probably wouldn't have bet it, but here we are.
Hey,
Got
we could both win, Billy.
Dead ass though.
5 points.
Both win. And the way the Patriot League goes, those numbers are very sharp.
Sharpage. You know,
Kent Davies says Pimp Slap still poking people on Facebook. I don't even think I have a Facebook account, dude.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'll tell you what I do like, though. Maybe a live spot here. I haven't gotten on it just yet. I was waiting for the number to change a little, but 5.5 for William and Mary. Bill and his bitch out there trying to go handle Northeastern. We talked about Northeastern the other day. Bunch of fucking nerds in the library. Good opportunity. They're not out there practicing their free throws. They're not out there practicing from beyond the arc. They're out there trying to study because they got a chem lab that they got to pass, or they're going to be put on fucking suspension. So I like a spot there. Now look at this. It's dropping just as I say it. 4.5. I mean, I better jump on it before it gets any lower here. They're probably a position that win this thing outright as well.
That's priceless.
Yeah, man.
I heard you say that the other day too. I laughed then and I laughed now. I like it both times. I already said it. I got Kansas +3 in the first half. I got North Carolina -3.5 in the first half. Then I got Miami full game 4.5.
That shit got sweet.
What's up?
No, I was replying to Jason Meyer in the chat. Talk about the Louisiana game yesterday. That fucking game got sweaty as fuck at the end, bro. They got like bored, and then the other team came back, and then it was like a 4-point game, and then it came down to some free throws, and it was talk about a 4.5-point game. Gave me everything I didn't want, but what I wanted, which was the money. And then the Seattle game last night, that was a hell of a game against Utah Valley. That one and Stanford Cal last night. Stanford Cal was a fucking immaculate one. Mr. Madsen gets the alumni pickup win.
Fucking Cal. I hammered him in the first half.
Bro, that shit was fire. I ended up getting them live.
in that first half, Mikey.
Wasn't the full game 2.5?
Money line. That shit was.
It wasn't the full game 2.5 though. That would have hurt even worse.
I think it got up to 3.
No, bro, it got up to 7.5.
I was like, I can see it being a 2-point finish, and then sure enough, that's where it was. Got him live, so it was all good. But
yeah, it was
let's
a fire
go.
game.
How about this fucking
a
Seton
whole lot of
Hall
no
Marquette?
scoring in the first minute of this game because we have got back into the game here, but neither team scored in the first minute. Again, nice little drive there. But
I worry Marquette's going to roll. What's his name's out. I have had no news that he's playing, and I have to be watching. Is he in?
Marquette, though? What the fuck?
Is he in, though? Richmond, their best player for Seton Hall. That's why it kept moving. I still would be on the points. Is it?
10 fucking
Let me
points?
see. Is he in?
I
don't think he's in.
I
don't think he's playing. I don't see him.
That just seemed like
I got you, Winter Circle.
In the end, they need him, but Marquette can't shoot the ball anymore. Unless they just got red hot, which that could happen. That's what they were thinking in this game, especially with him out. This went to 11 before tip. But God, they can't shoot. They're not that good this year. I don't think Marquette.
And now Marquette's taking the tip. You know, that's how it goes.
Yeah, he's out. That's what I thought. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to come in, especially when it moved to 11.
You heard me, Debbie.
no, I didn't. What'd you say?
Nothing.
What'd
Not
you
worth
say?
repeating. It's not worth repeating. He
Yeah.
said before the tip, and I said they're taking a tip.
That's worth repeating. That was funny.
Let's go.
All right. You asked me in the chat, Winter Circle. Here, I'll finish them this time. I'll go through. I'm just going to fire them quick. Kansas first half +3. North Carolina first half -3.5. Miami full game -4.5. Auburn first half -0.5 a point. Baylor full game -5. And that's it. And I think you can get a better line on a few of those because I got those late, but it is what it is.
Got to figure Auburn's going to rebound here, C-Mac. I know you got me the other day with that Alabama spot over Auburn. At least I pushed, I guess. But against Mississippi State, they were running red hot. They ran into Bama. You expected Bama to come out there and prevail. You think Auburn's got a chance to rebound here on the road against Mississippi State?
I just said I was on Auburn first half. Why the fuck are you asking him?
I'm asking C-Mac. That's how much I care about your first half.
But yeah, the first half, I'm not going to bet. I'm going to stay completely away because it is. I just think they could go down again on the road. I just don't. I think Mississippi State's a good basketball team, pretty good defensively. In the end, I'm going to stay off. Yeah, what happened with Oakland, Mikey? Let's talk about that.
I don't have the
what happened with Oakland, my guy?
I don't have the
Green
percentages.
Bay, baby. Green Bay.
Green Bay.
I don't have the percentages in front of me, but Mississippi State shoots an enormous amount of their shots from 2-point range. They don't shoot a lot of threes. And I just think, if you look defensive wise, Auburn, their 2-point defense is outstanding. I think this is just a good matchup for Auburn to bounce back here. But I got them first half, not full game.
Man, they started
Auburn's
that first
got
half
one of the best
against
2-point
Bama.
defenses in college basketball.
They were so bad in that first half against Bama. And then they came back and made it a game. I mean, they could have they had a chance to win that thing outright. They just shit the bed with those free throws at the end. And then missed the layup. And then proceeded to get bludgeoned at the end there and barely covered at the very last second of the game. But, I like Auburn to start hot in that game. I'm not a first half guy, though.
Bro, have there been 4 fucking points scored in the first 4 minutes of this half? This is crazy. Yeah, there's been 4 minutes. Each team has scored 1 basket since we've been back. We got 16-13 on the clock.
Nasty Nate said he had boots on the ground in that Providence Georgetown game, right?
Yeah, he did. He did say that. He was on his way. He said he was on the way to the game right then. Need to get him to get us a little video from inside the stadium.
Lord, this game looks
arena.
This game looks lit. Like, it's lit when the old people are just as cheery as the fucking student section.
Mike, what's some college basketball you got coming up? There's some games about to tip. I know you got something.
My buddy just texted me a hockey hockey parlay, and he goes, "What do you think about this one?" And he's got a -220 Edmonton Oilers, a -250 Dallas Stars, and Boston Bruins +1.5 at -400. I said, sure. Team that's won 16 in a row, reverse puck line on a favorite, and a big favorite at -250. Why not? Fucking asshole. Why send those to me? Don't waste my time.
No college basketball for you, though? No college basketball?
Well, I've been firing on college basketball right now. I need some points out of K-State there. I took that team total over 50.5 at halftime. So I need some points there. I didn't expect them to be on fucking shutdown city here. That's going to be they're going to end up with like 45. But yeah, we're rolling so far. I got Florida. I got Maryland. And I took that live spot with Bill and his bitch at +4.5. But as we move forward here, as we're looking through the rest of the card, I like this Iowa State spot against Kansas. I know you said Kansas, if I'm not mistaken, but Iowa State's been coming out there stomping on teams, and I just think it's a bad spot for Kansas here. If you look at the numbers at the -4.5, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me with a team that's as good as Kansas. Now, Kansas clearly has the advantage at home, but I say that, and yet they had Cincinnati come into town. Cincinnati's first time playing in Kansas, and what do? They come out there and they fucking, they almost get beat up. They almost lose that game. So I like a spot for Iowa State here to take this Kansas team. Something might not be entirely right with Kansas right now, but I don't know if you said you're on the first half or not. You probably did.
Yeah, I'm on first half. No, the team is not as good as their rank indicates and as good as some people thinks. There is some flaws there. You saw it. I just think that I think they'll be ready to go on the road here first half, especially after taking that loss against West Virginia on the road just 2 games back. So,
but Iowa State's been banging at home. They played.
Oh, they do every. I mean, that's nothing new. That's every year,
right? But I'm down with you on that first half for UNC. I'll tell you on that one. And then as we move through the card there, I think that my next action. Let me scroll down here and see where I was at. Let's see.
There's a difference in the first half of the full game, man. It's funny because you said something to me about it, and I told you again, fucking on the road, not at home. When you were asking about, I'll always say that, bro. If you're gonna take first half, you do it when it's on the road.
I got Boise State
for years. It's nothing new.
Boise State's a fucking -2.5. I think that's a little bit of Christmas in late January opportunity out there because why? Because Utah State's ranked. That's not enough for me to go out there and want to take an opportunity. And then when you look at this ranked situation, let me see if I can find the trend there. There's certainly a strong advantage in this spot for a team like Boise State as well. So not only is Boise State playing well, but I think from a perspective of coming in with a top-ranked opponent on the road there, it's a good opportunity to smack them. And the fact that they're they're laying the points says, again, everything you need to know about that game, in my opinion.
I agree with you, Mike. I like Boise a lot.
Well, I think it's crazy that you can get Kansas at +190 on the money line. That's outrageous.
That doesn't scare you at all?
No, makes me want to bet it.
It's a red flag.
Nah, I'm with you though, Mike. I was looking at the money line on Bet365. They're hanging out -140. A little juicy, but I just need them to win the game.
Hey, shout out!
I forgot what show it was.
In the chat coming in from Facebook. Good to see you in there. Hey, look, somebody else scored 26-43. There are now 6 points in the second quarter. A half. Excuse me.
Sounds like a football score, doesn't it?
This is the worst possible basketball game to be sitting here and doing. I know we can look at other ones, but the early slate was tough, man. The good games start here in just a minute, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was clock slate.
Yeah, Billy, I can't remember what it was, but you and I talked about this Boise spot. You had a Boise first half spot there, and it was like smooth sailing and comfortable, and that one kind of resonated with me. So every time I see him, I kind of think about that game that we were talking about there, and they've done nothing but perform. They've earned the fact that they should be a home favorite, small favorite too, which is a nice opportunity.
What did I? Ow! I hit the fuck out of my hand. Did I have that game written out?
So I'll talk on the North Carolina, Florida State really quick. This is the second meeting between these teams this year already. They met back, I think, in December. North Carolina won that one at home, 78-70. They were a 12.5-point favorite in that game, so they didn't cover. First time they met, they won by 8, didn't cover the 12.5. And both of these teams, Florida State and UNC, Florida State's 12-7 ATS, Florida State 11-8 ATS. Both teams covering for people right now. Tar Heels just been on that run, man. They've just been dominant, and I know sooner or later it's going to come to a halt. But I've been cashing on them, so it's like obviously I want to win my bet. That doesn't change anything. But I've cashed on them so many times throughout. I'm not going to not bet it here. I like the number. They've gone 8-2 ATS their last 10 games. I mean, just been absolutely cashing. In that winning streak right there, North Carolina's had an average margin of victory of 19.6 points per game.
No, listen to you talking to margin of victory. I like it. Now you're talking my language.
Okay, there you go. Seminoles were the last team to come in within single digits of the Tar Heels. So even though Florida State's played well, I still think I think UNC wins again here. I like them first half, and I like them full game too.
I like it.
Nah, that is I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the way I feel like I break down college basketball is if you're gonna give me 100 games, at least let me get the home team. Like shit. Like shit, man. At least let me get a home team. Am I right? Like I only bet I think maybe 2 road teams.
Mike
today.
knows what my answer is going to be. Me and him have talked. I'm like, man, everybody tells me they know what I'm going to bet. But here's the funny thing. If they know what I'm going to bet, they should be fucking positive in college basketball because I am positive and I've been positive for 3 straight seasons publicly. So if you know what I'm going to bet and it's that easy, figure it the fuck out. How about that one? Yeah.
Oh, yo, shit, then.
Yeah. Oh, K-State hitting a 3 here. Look at this, man. I hated to think it, man, but it's way early, but I was thinking that K-State money line in the second half might be a good look at plus 170. We're late though, 29-43 here. Another bucket or two, and they're back within,
Berkey, you got to hit up Jose. Jose would be the guy that know the midget boxing shit down there. They have it.
Makes sense that Perky wants to know about that. I like that. Nice job, Perky.
These boys are playing ball. Call that timeout, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Justin. Gary came out there flexing on everybody. I wasn't sure if somebody dunked on him or something. I got to look back at the chat. Did you get dunked on, Davey?
Numbers don't lie, Mr. Mikey.
I don't understand. I don't know why you were flexing. It seemed like an unnecessary flex.
Sometimes you got to let the people know, bro.
I think they know. They're here.
Oh, I know they know.
You got it, Mike.
Sometimes you got to let the haters know too, though.
Mike, in this business, you got to talk your shit. Ain't nobody going to talk you. You got to talk your shit.
It's not the first or the last time you'll hear me talk shit. All the time.
Didn't your moms tell you closed mouths don't get fed?
No, my mom told me.
Oh, he said unnecessary. I'll keep flexing. How about the fact I'm over 80 units in those 3 seasons combined publicly? Every bet has been posted.
Yeah,
I didn't even say anything.
Crazy. Call me crazy. I don't
Flexing
want
on
to
me?
fade the Super Soakers at home, but I think they're about to lose to Kansas, bro. This is a Kansas is either picking up Iowa State or Houston in this upcoming week. There's one of those two spots.
Kansas isn't the best team. I said that just a minute ago.
Kansas isn't the best team. Bill Self does this every year.
But that's what I'm about to say. And they've also lost their last 2 games on the road. So I'll say this with the way I bet. And Mike, I know you know this. Like, with certain things, I stick with.
I'm flexing on me, Daddy.
No, but over time they play out, right? It doesn't mean Kansas Club covers the +3, but if I take the plus points in a situation like that throughout the entire season, I know more than not it's going to cover for me. So that's right. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I totally agree. I'm with you 100%. I don't want to cut you off, but I said that the other day too. Like, if that's, you got to be consistent with it, and that's something that I know you do really well, is stay consistent. It's just like I talked about this with the blackjack analogy the other day, or example. I said, you're 16, you get that 16 in blackjack, you either hit or you stay. Same thing with 2s. You get the 12, you either hit or you stay, but you got to do the same thing every time and stay committed to it. So when you're taking, I like it too. You stay committed to that plus point situation more often than not, especially if it's coin flippy, you're going to cash. You're going to win in the long term.
Exactly. It's simple. Baseball is the most important to stay consistent in. I feel like when you're betting, like, more than anything, baseball. I mean, especially if you're capping, like, whether it's a lineup or a pitcher, like, just because they don't do exactly what you think, if your cap was correctly, stick with it, because I promise you it'll average out. $31-49 here. Houston's put a little bit of pressure back. 12 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock.
Mac, it's good to have you back. Dabby's been flexing all over us.
I'm just fucking around, man.
I know. I'm just messing with you, dude. Mac, you got any hockey for us tonight? Let's hear what's cooking, man. Give me a winner.
Yeah, I've been looking at it a little bit right now. So much college basketball.
Not test you out, Justin. What the fuck? Don't lie.
I like the Sharks a little bit. You hate on that. I don't know if I move on it. But I'm trying to get to these afternoon games. What is this one here? Yeah, it's a tough spot for Vegas. I had Vegas last night, but I just hate laying even the short number with the Wings. I think I'm going to be off there. What do you think of Rangers Senators?
Oh man, you want me to give you the gas? I'll give it to you. There.
Think
This
we
is the
get goals there? I was looking over, or no?
I'm not against the over in that spot. You look at last night's game and, kind of that first period, I expected it to be a lower scoring spot with the way the goaltenders kind of started out.
Mhm.
Sure enough, they kind of sneaked that thing out there. There's our guy, Dave Burke. Dave, I saw you in there earlier. I meant to say what up. Says he likes that Rangers Senators under 6.5. So that's an
I
interesting
gotta
spot.
pull. Who's in net here? I gotta get the goalies.
Look. Let me look.
What's the score of the Flyer game already?
It's zeros right now. Jonathan Quick is unconfirmed at 9-4-2. And then, of course, Korpisalo back in there for likely. They haven't confirmed shit. Man, even 20 minutes before the game, they still haven't confirmed shit sometimes. It's fucked up.
Oh, I know. Okay.
I was watching that. I was all over that Colorado spot. I was expecting the both teams to score in the first period. I got greedy and took the +1. It ended up being a +150 spot. Of course, Colorado comes out there and blasts them up 3-0 right off the hop. And then it's like, shit, no scores from the Kings. Then the Kings change goaltenders and they go back to Rittich, even though they were supposed to be, even though they were supposed to start him in the first place. So they kind of did that yo-yo spot there and they paid the price for it. They got the shit kicked out of them right off the gate. Fuckers.
Korpisalo seems like he'll give some up. And the spot's all right here for the Senators, who haven't been great,
Yo, shout
the
out to the
Rangers
over.
on the back-to-back. I don't know the 6.5. But
We got over 100 people rocking with us
Yeah.
now. C-Mac, I'm going to let you update the score of this game. I'm switching to a different one. This game is dog shit.
yeah,
Okay. I'm going to switch to the Kansas game.
you do that. What do we got?
So the big
53,
thing for that-
32, 11 minutes left. Yeah, hit it.
I was going to say, we talk about that Sabre spot a little bit there, just touched on it. Sabres got Levi
Mhm.
going back in goal. And, they kind of broke him off the gate there. They started him early in the season. They expected him to be the guy. It was crazy to think these guys, they take time to develop. This guy's not some fucking phenom out of the middle of nowhere that you never heard of before. They knew he was a good guy in college, but no development at all. They put him out there to the Wolves. The Sabres get beat up early. They sent him down to the Amerks, but because of injuries, his whole development strategy was go back to the AHL, kind of get some time underneath you there, get your confidence going. But again, because of the Comrie injuries, the UPL injury out there, now they got to go back and they got to bring him back up. And then they ran him for a little bit. So it was almost like he got back up and his head was saying, okay, this is the opportunity. The wheels have fallen off again. They got to send him back down and get this shit going because he's just getting shelled. And on the other side of things, you got Capo Kakinen here, but you look at the Sharks team, they come out there. They haven't been slouches, I guess is what I would say. The second half of this, or not even second half, but as we get closer to the All-Star break,
3 straight.
the Sabres are a yo-yo spot. 3-17 are the Sabres after they've come off a win. And then when you look back,
Yeah,
you see
they've been horrible. They haven't been able to put 2 together. Yeah.
Can't get it done to save their lives. And then on the other side of things here, I mentioned this earlier, when you got teams that are off of back-to-back wins as a dog, they're 6-0 in the NHL, and they're comfortably winning by 2 goals in those spots. So it could even be a -1.5 opportunity, a reverse puck line for the San Jose Sharks here against the Buffalo Sabres that have Devin Levi going back in goal as well.
Yeah, the one they just did that too last week where they finally got back-to-back wins, and that was against these Sharks. And then the Blackhawks, that's right before the Sharks ripped off 3 straight. And I was shocked. The Kings are a little bit of a meltdown, Mike, so it's part of that. But Sabres haven't been able to score goals all year, really, and especially lately. And they put up 4 in basically the last 2 periods. So I don't know if they do that again. I mean, maybe there is a few goals by then, but I think the Sharks got a shot. You'd say, here.
Mike, didn't you make a live bet just a bit ago? How's it looking?
I don't even know, Dabby.
Well, look, I'm not trying to. I thought I got a good update for you because somebody said they're sweating Swiss.
Oh, there we go. William and Mary, boys. Let's go. We talked about that. We got that 4.5 was the number I settled on. I was going to take the money line, but I pussied out. Nonetheless, we're up 60-50. Let's go.
There you go, man. See, I told you I was trying to give you a good one. And it was the first live bet, too, because I didn't have anything on this game I've been watching.
That's how closely
It's been a brutal game. We're on K-State Houston here today. That's what technically it is. It's tough to do the live game on a 15-point spread. I just switched to Kansas Iowa State, though. I'm going to watch this while C-Mac enjoys this great basketball game. He's going to take one for the team here.
We got this. Boston just scored. Fuckers. Bruins.
So, other games tonight. Miami, Pittsburgh. How do you guys feel about that one? No feelings? Feelings one way or another?
It starts in 45 minutes. Over.
Over.
Or Miami team total over. After the slow of that Notre Dame game, they come back home. They should score 85.
Running and gunning, baby. That's what I like to hear. They put up 85. I like to see fucking.
They don't play much defense. I can't really, say Miami's been hit and miss in that regard, but I think they score.
Yep. Welcome back, Billy. What up, homie?
What do you like, Mikey, there?
Sweating. Had to get some food.
I really haven't pulled the trigger on that game. I mean, I'm a Miami fan. I like what they're doing out there. I started the season off high on Pittsburgh, and they've done nothing but let me down. So it's hard for me to be unbiased there. I thought they would have stepped their defense up, knowing that what happened in the conference tournament last year. I'm sorry, what happened in the big show last year, and kind of getting scrubbed out because they couldn't stop anybody. Yeah, and so they made those improvements. They did some NIL stuff. They did some transfer stuff, and it's just not coming through for them here. So the concern, though, is this line's dropping. So
they won at Chapel Hill last week.
Yeah, that's true.
Impressive.
It's gone all the way down to 3.5, hasn't it?
Yeah.
No, but I'm
a lot of
sweating
cash
this.
coming in on them.
I'm sweating this Lehigh Holy Cross game. Down.
What are we looking at there in Lehigh Holy Cross?
I'm on Lehigh -4 and C-Max.
Yeah, I know that. I just meant what's the score?
Plus 5.5. 2-point game. 59-57, I believe.
How much time?
8 minutes.
What the fuck is the team total there?
You got this.
What the fuck?
Man, look at this.
No, he doesn't, Cab. Shut the fuck up. You got this? No, he doesn't. I'm on the other side. So,
I didn't know you were on the other side. See,
we were talking about the whole time. Billy just said it.
Well, I didn't listen. I'm sitting here watching this.
I know. Yeah.
C-Mac got the 5.5, and I ended up getting the 4.
Right.
Hopefully, we can middle it and we call it both.
Yeah, you guys got this. How about that? You both got this. How about that? Jesus Christ. That's what I meant.
All right, I got a 2 o'clock one for everybody coming up here. Small sample, super small sample size. But when you've won on the road and you're now on the road as a favorite, so you're back-to-back road spots here, you're playing a conference team, and you've attempted more than 30 3-pointers on average for the season, you've made more than 10, you're in a spot where you're 4-0 if your opponent's got more than 69 points on the season. So it's only happened 4 times going all the way back to 2017. And this is kind of that situation that fits the mold today. College at Charlestown, little Charleston opportunity, moved from -10 to -9.5. The public's all over the Campbell Camels. Shout out to Billy Briz. I know he got that Campbell spot there the other day. But this line's dropped with 77% of the bets. However, only 56% of the cash on that Campbell side of things. So there is a little bit of divide there. And some of that bigger money's thinking, hey, maybe Charleston has the opportunity to pull away with this thing. So little 4-0 spot here.
Right? Campbell, they had that kid. He literally had to score like every fucking point damn near. Like, I don't think he's going to do that again. I think they might get smacked in this spot against Charleston.
Small sample, but again, the fact that it's only happened, 4 times in the last fucking 10 years, got to take a jump on something like that. Now that I said it aloud, it's going to lose. Now that I gave away the secret
Campbell,
sauce.
+10.
Fuck you, C-Mac.
I'm not.
Stop jujuing me. Every time Mel says the Pimp Slap POD and I are head-to-head again. What are we head-to-head on now, Mel? What are we on now? Would you take Boston? you take the Bruins
Preston went to the Bucks game.
or the Sharks?
Tickets
Or, I'm
are
sorry,
they
the
used
Sabres.
to be. Yeah, I had the
Oh,
Cavs.
wow.
Came through. Cavs money line. It's great.
No, I think we're about 500.
It was a great go.
Mel, tell me we're following each other on Twitter there. On X, excuse me, Dabby. Tell me we're following each other on X. I wanted to talk some shit the other day after I picked up one of those W's, but I didn't know where to find you. Straight 420 says I'm on the Bruins first period minus a half.
We got the
Straight
first
420.
cash of the day. Jalen Duren over 11.5
Justin says
rebounds.
I'm riding with Mel. Well, with all due respect, you guys, go fuck yourselves. How about that? Huh? Let's go Flyers. It's okay if you tell someone to go fuck themselves, but you do it with a smile, Dabby. That's a rule. Oh, muted. Muted.
Fuck you, Mike.
You're not smiling though.
I am, though. I mean, anytime I say that, I'm smiling. Iowa State scores first here. Their defense looks good right now. Kansas is not getting good looks early in this. Good rebound inside there by Adams to get a second chance opportunity.
Another Boston goal. Fuck you guys. Your fucking Bruins spot.
That's the first time I've been on mute today. So before anybody else says anything, I'm going way under right now. If you bet the under, you are cashing. And we've been here for almost 2 hours
Golf
now.
clap.
I'll take it.
Kelly, I
Mel
thought
said,
it was
I gave-
high, and then I looked at where the money's coming in. I think everybody's betting the under.
I like that look, Mel. That's a nice little spot there. Oilers money line and team total under. Under 5.5 too. That's a beastly number.
Ew.
Give me an update. Well, this is just a beat down.
5-2 here in this one. Iowa State's up early. They went up 5-0, but then Dickinson got a nasty little 2-point shot, but he made it. Oh, good fucking hands, McCullough, right there. 4-5.
Not too late to get this Kansas State team total over 50.5, a plus 105 spot right
What's
now.
the score?
57-37, 7:30 left.
They need 14 points. Now, that's a lot of points.
14. Yeah.
They've only got 16 this half, but
Let's say that's like half of what they've scored the entire fucking game.
it's a little less.
If you get there, get hot.
14 points. I feel
What's
like
the
the four of
score?
us could go out there and put up 14 points in 7.5 minutes on Houston.
Come on, Kansas. Keep it here. 6-7 here. Nice little backdoor cut. Iowa State ball. 16-20 on the clock here. 25. 4, 3.
Oh man, I've been fading him like
Yeah,
crazy.
right.
I said the challenge was Tortorella airing the dirty laundry. Is that 3-0 now? 3-0 fucking Boston.
Damn, Mikey, I thought you were gonna fade it. The Flyers.
Yeah, no, I was.
thought that was.
I can fairly certain say I was on him, but there was
No,
definitely a
I thought
couple-
you were like fade him.
there was definitely a couple of spots that said to take Boston, but I saw the two spots that said Flyers, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a nice little plus money spot. Plus 136 in hindsight, not enough. Oh, nasty Nate. Take your one fucking victory and go fuck yourself.
Be right back.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that, but I don't think that was the problem. Carter Hart, Flyers break goaltenders all the time. I think the bigger issue was Tortorella airing the dirty laundry about the trade deadline. They're going to be sellers. We can't fall in love with players. The thing about a coach like Tortorella is he's so gritty, right? He's mean. He'll get on press conferences and tell the entire world that you're not playing hard enough, and that's why you're going to be on the bench. And then he plays mind games. But he softened up. He came into Philly knowing that they're in a rebuild. Kind of had that soft touch out there, and kind of got the players to embrace his brisk demeanor out there. If you look at a guy like Ryan Callahan, who's from my hometown, And, you look at how he plays. Wasn't the greatest. Wasn't one of the top talents in the NHL, but had a long career with Tortorella because he embraced that Tortorella concept. Tortorella comes out on the news there on Monday, starts talking about we can't fall in love with the players. We're going to be sellers at deadlines. Now all of a sudden you take all that chemistry you built up all season long and you put a big fucking stake through it. And I think that's more of the issue than Carter Hart because Harrison's been playing a lot better. The problem now they have is they don't have a backup goaltender, so they're very much in trouble over the long haul. I think it's more of the chemistry with the coach than it is now. Granted, Carter Hart going to prison.
The moral of the story is fuck Portobello, like the mushroom.
Tortorella.
Oh,
Torts.
Torts.
What are you talking about? Hockey or soccer?
Hockey.
Okay. I tell you.
Well, Nasty Nate says I don't cap hockey. Portobello. This is none of you.
You like that? This is a late laugh, but I'll take it.
What's the score here, Kansas?
We just went to break. It is 11-9. Kansas is up early. McCullers going to the free throw line for 3-point opportunity here.
Here we go. 60-41. 6 minutes. Mikey, I think you could get there.
Oh, let's go.
I think you're just gonna get over it.
Gonna get to 49.
That'd be dirty.
Fuck you. That'd be great.
Man, shout out Kelly, Nunya. Mel said to tell you to tell me to tell him instead. Bench slap. Hey, all I know is he's positive on our Medicaid Monday when he comes on because I've tailed him. So I know that I'm positive.
Slate.
That's all I know.
Don't count me out after we got a 14-game slate today. Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah. NHL is good. Dogs were good. That when I was on with Jimmy on Tuesday, there was no dogs I really wanted. The Sabres win, they were all on the road, Mike. It was just kind of a tough card a little bit. And the next day was good. I had the Habs. That was good. I had the Lightning over. So and yesterday I had the Knights. So it's been good the last few days.
Yeah, there's been some nice dog spots. We grabbed the Sharks at plus 345. We got the
that was big, yeah.
Columbus
Sharks.
at plus
I like it here.
165. Yeah, that was the start of the streak there. Took them when they were losing. Took a spot out there. Nunya says, who don't love a Tarleton bet there? Tarleton State? Not even a state?
My sister went to Tarleton. How
I
random
do
is that?
like me some Tarleton State, but I did not bet them today.
Not Tarleton State, though, just Tarleton.
Utah Tech or nothing there.
Utah Tech sucks.
Tarleton laying points sucks.
4-0, boys. 4-0.
Check out their record, Beeman. We just had it, Mike. Southern Utah.
No,
That's
you're
right. I remember saying that. I couldn't remember which one of the two of you guys said that.
Utah Tech sucks though, because I remember I
They do.
did them against. I had Abilene Christian in their last game.
Yeah, they do.
Debbie, what's going on in that Kansas game?
Just came back from commercial break. You guys are killing me. I'm already sweating it. You don't gotta. No, I'm just kidding. 11-9 still. 14:43 on the clock. McCullers about to shoot a free throw. Need to be making our free throws, especially on the road here. Drains it. Okay, 12-9. I would not be mad if Kansas pushed out in front, just a little bit more here. I wouldn't hate it. Terrible shot down low there for Iowa State. Kansas is playing kind of slow here too. Kansas does a good job with the way that they set up the backdoor cut at the goal. That's pretty much what their offense is about. It's a foul on Adams, way over the back.
Damn.
Right
Mel's taking it to you, Mike.
What happened? I missed it. I'm looking at something else.
Yeah, Cab, do yourself a favor. Tell my plays, not Mike's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
let me be very clear. I've tailed like less than I've tailed like 5 bets. I tail a few of Mike's hockey bets when he gives them out on the sesh. If I feel like if I'm going to bring somebody on and I don't cap hockey and he comes on, a show that I host, I'm going to trust my capper. So
Yeah, I agree with you, Cap.
Yeah.
You gotta trust your guys, right?
Yep. If I capped it, it would be different because it would be more like a shared information thing. But I don't cap hockey. I don't know anything about hockey. I've watched it a few times. I've been to a few Stars games. It's fun. I like it. I don't know it. Wow, Adams throws the ball away. Good save there. Iowa State's defense is swarming to the ball here. Still the same score, 12-9 here, early 13 something on the clock.
Sitting on 41 in this K-State game. What the fuck?
What the?
Can't get
What a
10
game.
points in 5 minutes? Who chose that?
I mean, I
fucking
guess I
timer?
could have laid it with Houston in the first half, but I wasn't even really halfway there to considering doing that. So I don't know why I'd even say that, but I just didn't see how to bet this game. I mean, what? If we're being technical, Kansas can still cover the 15. No, what are they down by 20 right now? No? Okay.
What? Kansas?
I'm sweating,
State?
man.
Hey, Kansas State. Yes, I'm being lazy.
No,
K-State.
They're down by 26.
Oh, okay, they're not covering the
Getting
15.
fucking getting shellacked. You can get a 26.5 right now.
No, thank you.
Billy, you on any Saturday NBA here?
I took that Jalen Duren prop, but the only
We know
game I
that.
was
Great work.
looking at was kind of like the Heat money line against the Knicks. Everybody in
Yeah,
the
everyone's all the money here is on the Knicks. This line's come down a little bit. There's even a 3.5 here. It's circa 4s everywhere.
This
I
game
think
is
the Heat are a better team, and they're actually fucking starting Terry Rozier at the point guard position. So I think they're good. They're bound to win a
They
game.
need a win, but I'm not gonna play that. Fuck that.
I'll give you boys a little looksy duty here if you want one for the NBA. Road teams, conference play, 25-8 to the under when they're between 3 points of a pick 'em. After a game, they allowed over 115 points on a total over 240. 2 games fit the mold today. The first one was Washington at Detroit. That total was 241.5. Now live bet fourth quarter, 230.5. One more game on the mold tonight. The last game of the night, Sacramento Kings, Dallas Mavericks, sitting on a 244 right now. Question is, does that trend go 2-0 today?
Yeah,
What do
but
you
you
think?
said looksy duty.
Not when Lucas putting up 73 points.
You think he's going to do that
Looksy-doody.
again, though? I mean, Jesus.
No, I'm joking. I'm just saying though, he's probably going to put up a 50 bomb.
7. That was fucking crazy. Couldn't get the triple double though. Selfish bastard.
He averaged 50 that 1 week after he had his first kid. And
Nunya said he's got Auburn money line. I like it, Nunya, because I got Auburn first half minus a half a point. So
we got to play some defense here and stop fucking fouling.
come on, Kansas. Come on. Defense here. 11:45 on the clock. Kansas is up 14-9 here. That's good defense, but you got to get the board. There you go. Only push it if it's open, bro. Chill out. They're flying. Dickerson should not be shooting threes, but that's what he's doing. So
70 up at the last TV timeout.
good hands. This game's going crazy back and forth right now. Good defense by Iowa State. Kansas just got a steal, went all the way down the court, missed back-to-back layups. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Just defense and no points. Steal both sides. Defense playing good. No points. Yo, 25. Pass the fucking ball, man. It's 1-on-3. Know your fucking situation. Kansas had a break there going down the court, 1-on-3 situation. And instead of passing it, he took the guy 1-on-1 instead of using his teammates. He got fucking stuffed, and then the next guy got stuffed by the trail defender. You could have just dished that off. Easy dunk.
Everybody's trying to channel their inner Luka. That's what it sounds like. No passing.
And
No
just learn the
assist.
game of basketball. On 1-on-3, you don't take the shot. You give it to one of the two people beside you. It's that simple.
All right, boys. 6 p.m. Eastern. Dayton, Richmond. Unranked favorites or small dogs at home. 36-6 against the spread this season against a ranked team if they scored less than 90 points their previous game. Richmond plus 3.5 spot. How about this? 38% of the bets, but 69% of the cash banging in on that Dayton side. Line has not moved. In fact, it's starting to move. It's going to end up being Richmond plus 3 here. We're going to see that reverse line movement here probably by the time tip off. You guys think about that spot? You think the Spiders got a chance? The itsy bitsy Spiders, Dabby?
Man, why can't you ask me like about Baylor, TCU, or like, do I look? I'm not saying I don't follow Richmond here. Okay, you're with a big enough school. I'm just saying like, never is it like, oh, what do you think about the Duke Clemson spot or Auburn, Mississippi State or Baylor, TCU? It's always like fucking Billy too. Both you guys come in here. We're like, oh, let's talk about fucking River Trail Way University. I'm like, the fuck, man. I don't fucking look at fucking. If the school's named after a fucking old French explorer, I don't fucking follow
the dinky
okay?
schools, bro. The dinky schools is where you find value in, man.
Hey, that's why I'm ready when March Madness comes, boys, because I've been in
what, bro? Last year, March Madness, Furman and Princeton made me so much money on that first weekend. It was ridiculous. Furman played Virginia. They were like plus 5.5. They fucking smoked them. Princeton, they were like plus 16.5 in like their first 3 games. It was ridiculous, man. Last year's March Madness was a lot of dogs, to be honest with you.
Felt like it, didn't it?
No, I'm laughing at Chuck. He said he gets it.
And you know me, Mike. I like to squeeze the juice, and I was value boy dogging. Had me a doggy barf bag for those sweats.
Man, this is where even before March, I like the end of conference play and the conference tournaments a lot too. I enjoy the hell out of it, man.
I agree, Justin. I think the books be sleeping on the major spreads. They be throwing out some computerized ass lines, and like this sports bettors end up moving the line for them to like where it's supposed to be at. That's usually what happens with them.
Well, everybody wants to bet on Kansas and UConn, and no disrespect, Abby. I'm just as far as kind of where the edge lies there. Getting into those mid majors, you got that the Vegas has the disadvantage because they've got to drop a line on every single spot there, and that's where we can those 6-digit. Vegas numbers there, the 6-digit games, 7, 2, 5, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, you got to take advantage.
I remember I was looking at game on Bet365, and I had to literally. I felt like we're in like the premature ages where you have to go to the NCAA extra card to find like Helmut and shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe this is a sign. Here we go, man. This is
Adams just picked up his second foul, I think. That's horrible. And it was on a moving screen, too. That's not good. I'm going to pull this up and make sure I'm right, but it looks like he's coming out of the game. That's not good. That is not a good update for this first half. Fuck. I should take Seton Hall with the points in the first half against Marquette. We all talked about it, too. Marquette's not. They ain't shit.
All right, we got that cash, boys. The old first live bet cash of the day for me.
Oh, I'm sweating so bad.
Am I missing it? Oh no, I guess that was Maryland.
I'd be capping like the different random. There's certain leagues that historically throughout like the years of like watching college basketball that I just end up nonchalantly following.
Justin, I'm with you. I give a fuck who's playing on the teams. I look at the numbers. That's why I don't. I learn who the
Yep.
players are as I'm watching it. Then C-Mac and I were talking about that. We're betting the numbers. You know, it doesn't matter if the team doesn't win. How are they playing against the spread?
This time of year too, in conference, especially we're about to hit February. You couldn't find me too much unless they got great players betting on these teams. Holy cross, any of these teams really early on. Usually I'm on a lot of these favorites to beat them down in non-conference, but as then we get more shit on them and see how they are as the year goes on, and then get into conference play and how they're playing, then I'll jump all over them and be on these small schools and dogs and get paid.
Man, this Warriors, I mean, not Warriors. Whew, man, that's how I know I shouldn't be having this game on the TV. The Wizards and Pistons game. This is a fucking
What's the
sweat.
score?
This game on 90. Last time I looked, 99-96, and that was like 5 seconds ago. I'm going to put this game
Let's
on.
not go
Yeah,
to
okay.
overtime. Let's just finish this one out right. We don't need OT in this one.
That shit is a sweat.
What do you got, Mike?
I got the under 240.5.
Oh, okay.
I was sharing. There was that motto play that I had where there was 2 teams that fit the criteria today. The second one was Dallas. So we'll see what happens here.
Models and metrics, though, are a good starting base. It gives you like a good, because it's impossible to watch all these college games. So it gives you a good baseline of like what you should expect from the team.
Oh, man. Look at this one here, huh? Road dogs between +3 and +7 off a home loss are 21-1 against the spread. If they have rest and the total's more than 224, that was the Washington Wizards +3 today. And now 6 minutes left in the game. They're up 5.
Oh, yeah. Get it, Justin. Georgia coming back.
Yeah, Justin was saying he was on the Wizards
Get it,
too.
Nick.
That was good money. +125 on Battle of the Poobies. I
How about
always
this?
feel
Sorry.
no, you're good. I was talking bullshit.
Billy, what do you got for the Sixers Nuggets game, dude? What do you think about this battle royale? We got is it gonna be the
For starters,
showdown of the MVP?
you got to see a Sixers injury news report.
Kansas
Yeah.
can't score, man. They've been stuck on 14
dude,
for a minute.
Who the hell would want to sit out this game? If it was me, you'd have to fucking tase me.
Got 3. Here you go, Mike.
don't know.
Minute 50 left. 47
Rotation.
points. Down the wire. This is the ass kicking.
Right down to the
74-47.
Billy, the Nuggets 0-10-1 against the Sixers if they change sites from the last game, and the line's shorter than a 3.5. And the
It's
Sixers 14-1 against the spread off a road game when they're facing a Western Conference opponent if the line's between -8 and 4.5. Let's go Sixers, baby.
Georgia came back and tied it.
Good. Different Georgia team then. They in the past would lay down. Team's been sneaky. Good for them. Good for everyone that's on it too.
Yeah, never say never. Don't ever rip up your fucking ticket. Don't be that guy in the book.
Oh, never. Ever. I hate
You
those.
like the surveillance film? I swear to God, I bet it.
Yeah, then you gotta, oh my God, it's idiots.
All right, we got 49.
They allow you. I found them before, and the guy's gone back, and they'll give him his and pay him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause I've seen a ticket or two that's cash that they left at the book. And I've walked up, and they're like, "Oh, he already came," because he knew he fucked up. He left his fucking ticket, and he thinking he was a loser, came running back and made him look it all up for him. They used to not do that. You would just be a loser. But this day and age, they'll give it to you. Yeah, you go back, they'll find the number, the ticket number, and everything.
March Madness is like a different beast in those sports books.
No,
Justin,
just
one win does not
crazy.
turn me to a Georgia fan, but I'll give them
Insane.
the respect that they've caught up in this one.
be at the Westgate when that's going down. It's a lot of fun.
That shit It's like the best time of year. You got the St. Patty's Day pops it off, and then the
There we go. We got the over 50.5, boys and girls.
You did it?
Total.
51.
1, baby. Let's
There you go, Mike.
OT.
Hell
games.
yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. that was an unneedy sweat. What, they have 21 points at halftime?
Yeah. They've gotten some late buckets here, Mikey, for you. It was looking rough. They've got about 10 points in the last 4 minutes.
Houston blew them out so bad they stopped trying, and they were able to come in there and get them garbage time points.
Yeah, you got the garbage. It's going to stay under full game, though. Even a 3, late 3, doesn't matter. 56.5.
Fucking
Right back.
sweat.
Yep.
Woo! This is like mid-March vibes, man.
All right, let's get this game off. Houston throttles them. Congrats to everyone at Houston for the beatdown. The beatdown of all beatdowns. Let's get to this Kansas game. 18-18, 6 minutes. Actually, let me pull it up. Let's get this game live.
William and Mary.
Billy
gonna come through
bitch.
for us. Bill and his bitch. Little 72-68.
Billy and his bitch.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I gotta go and put this game up on the TV.
All right, Beeman. He's sweating. He's sweating balls.
No, I got it.
Sweating balls over here.
What
Let's get to it. What the fuck is the game?
Take me out. Take me out. Go 1-1 here, and we fucking middle this bitch, man. Go 1-1 here for my man C-Mag. Hit the first, drop the
It's all
second.
right.
Out. No, we could.
Yeah, I know I wanted, but you know.
4-point game here on the free throw line. If he hits the first, I'm good. And then he misses it, and then we call the game quits, and then boom. That's what you call Pub Sports Radio cash. Make sure you find what book. Make sure you pay attention to what book you bet shit on, because that shit really does matter at the end.
K-State sneaks it home. There's a couple of live bets we'll take a victory lap on here. Should I flex? Should I pull a dabby? Nah.
Fuck you, Mike.
Just gonna rush. I'm just gonna
And we
relish
did.
my
Yeah, hit.
Literally get the fucking middle. What do you mean we're
No
going
way.
head-
Did he miss it? Did he? The second?
What do you mean we're going head to head? 77-72 final score.
Final? Oh, dude. Really fucking beaming. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking
go. Now he's taking a victory lap. Look at him. He had to go. He's so excited he had to bounce off the screen.
Billy's like, I have a smaller
Saying
bet.
And I got cussed at for saying you guys both got this.
Shut your mouth. I knew you were going to come. Lay perfect on there. Hey, it worked out.
Let's go.
Nice. Holy Cross should have covered that.
I don't like
they choked. It should have been easy. I'm glad, Billy. That both of us, that works out the best. Friend cash, like cash. Good.
Shit's gonna come down to the wire, and I don't like it.
What
Charleston
do we got here?
up early on them Camels, boys. 10-7 now, but
Seriously though, the odds of that shit happening where you guys both hit it are crazy, man.
oh, here we
Yeah.
go. We
The
got
game
a
was so
winner
tight,
involved.
though. The game was OT their first meeting. These were both horrible 5 and 15 teams. Like they were, and if you looked at everything too, they were so evenly matched. It was just crazy. Let's go watch this live here, Cab. Get this. I have to say Iowa State is such a good home team, but they've lost to Kansas. I get why, especially you got a 3. Did you get that really early this morning?
first thing at like fucking 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because you got to be up for those first half lines because they don't have them the night before.
I don't sleep before Saturdays, bro, because those first half lines, like, by 7:30 or 8 o'clock, they move. I mean, not always. I got a worse line on 2 of my bets today, but on this one, I think I probably got a better one. I bet a lot of people got 2.5.
What are we doing, Dabby? We're taking Miami first half. That's what your assessment
No,
is.
they're at home, Mike. I got them full game.
Oh.
What number?
I got 4.5. I think you can get 3.5 now. Can't stop fucking coughing. My bad.
Green goal. They're lighting. We got Cal Peterson in goal.
So is the game final? The Houston and K-State game?
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Mike got it. Yeah, it's just over.
Good shit.
Oh yeah.
You hit both of the bets you gave out. Both of your River Lake bets hit. Good job, man. Came in talking about Lady of the River and got them two in a row.
That's great. We're not done yet. We got Charleston on deck here.
That's I didn't even know that. That's not too bad.
You don't know William and Mary? You don't know the green and gold?
I want to stay here for this shit, man, because it's
no way he does.
No way. That's a real school. That's right.
Good alley-oop. Man, hold on. I gotta let my cat out. I think it must be stuck in the closet or something over there.
Kitty cat. Cop.
What do you say? You had to let the cat out? I didn't know.
Gotta let the cat out, man.
It's a fucking daughter's cat. I hear it fucking crying. It must be locked in the closet or something.
Yeah, I'm not against the cat.
Cat's cool.
Yeah. They make you earn their respect, you know? They don't sell out like dogs.
All right, now I gotta figure out.
Just bury the dogs. Beaming. That's how we do it.
That was
damn.
Cashing bets, baby.
That's Willie Beeman. He's on the team, man.
What channel is this Georgia game on? Or not Georgia, Oklahoma. What channel? ESPN Plus?
It's a good game here.
Make you
far.
Parma.
Billy, I was hoping you were going to have a take for us on Yale, Harvard, or something. You know, like a Brown.
I did. You weren't on? I'm on Harvard.
Oh, really? Fuck.
Yeah, I thought you weren't on when we went over it. Yeah,
I must not have been. Is that the number you got? 6.5?
Yeah, 6.5.
No Ivy League action for me today. It fell by the way.
It's too good, Mike. I had to take it. Like Yale's a little bit better, but
I can get that number.
Yo,
right
Brian
now.
Smith, dead ass, bro. Nobody. I'm telling you right now. I don't even have to be in the sports book to know this. Nobody's walking up to that window and saying, "Give me the Miami Heat." Everybody has parlay tickets.
No, all the money and every small ticket in town is all over the Knicks because they're 5-0. Heat are on 5, but this line's coming down.
It's going down.
Yeah, it's going. I mean, the big bets have been.
Isaiah Hartenstein's out. Who the fuck's put the guard Bam Adebayo? I don't ever say that.
You know, I got some numbers for you boys here. The Miami Heat 0-6 against the spread against a better team if they combine for less than 3 days of rest. And then the New York Knicks 8-1 against the spread, 9-0 to the under, staying at the same site as last game. Same site's defined as if they were on the road, they're on the road again.
It's the classics thing, though. Yeah, so this is the public will win here. Knicks keep going. Those numbers were good. You just backed up, Mikey, or the Heat.
Yeah, it doesn't
get it done.
Anything. It's just a little trend action for you boys.
I do have to look at those upcoming ABC games though. Because now we got some. As they say, now we got some chips to play with. You go to a blackjack table, a little bit of a bankroll, and then you end up hitting on a Patriot League basketball game that was pretty fucking random. And now you go into the day. Now we're really rolling.
Look at Ramon Scott says, Bill was struggling out there, but Mary cleaned up his mess. That's what you got. It's a partnership, Ramon Scott. It's like any true partnership out there. You got to be able to lean on your partner. And Mary came through today. Bill might have struggled, but Mary got it done. As is the case with most relationships, right? Female takes care of the male when they're dragging their ass.
No, Mike used the word partner because he was talking about a dude.
Fuck
Dave
you.
says
Remember-
you guys ready for
remember
that.
2 times in.
I might as well get on screen for that because that was funny.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Watching this game play out, always too soon. But man, this is a little bit more sweatier than I thought it was gonna be. Oklahoma can't hit a fucking shot.
East Carol, what is that? East Kentucky, North Florida. I really didn't look at that one too much. Let me evaluate some X's and O's out there, and I'll get back to you on that one.
I hate sitting here when these shit is this close, man. Fuck me.
Oklahoma can't hit a fucking shot, man. Early, but fuck. Hit a shot at least. You're not playing defense. Down 8 early.
East Kentucky. Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Iowa State's got the ball, 3:54 on the clock. They're down by 1, 22-21. This game's been back and forth. That's not going to work, Kansas, at all. Easy post play down low for Iowa State. They're going to take the lead 23-22.
Fucking.
Yeah,
Good
Oklahoma's
traffic on the baseline.
together.
Kansas just doesn't know what to do to get a look right now.
I go the Billy Beeman direction on this one to start us off here, boys. But Arizona, right? We got the old Arizona Oregon spot tonight. And, interesting situation, right? We had Oregon, barely survives that first half to, in fact, they didn't survive that first half, but they came back and put the paddles to the ass in that second half and covered the overall game. Was that the look ahead spot because Arizona was coming into town? We know Oregon's got themselves a nice little, what is it now? 10 straight home victories for Oregon out there right now. So they got a decided home advantage with Arizona coming to town, Billy. Any thoughts on the big one? I know it's not a mid-major.
I like Oregon, man.
Yeah.
Call me crazy. I like Oregon. I think Arizona's about to drop back-to-back on the road here. I was saying this earlier. Pac-12, not nice for the scheduling that they have going on there. Playing on those late Thursday nights and then traveling Friday, get into the city, and then you're playing Saturday.
All right.
And I bet you when they got that itinerary for the weekend and they flew in the Oregon State wasn't on that scouting report. It was definitely Oregon. So it's definitely a look ahead spot. So that's what kind of made me stay off a little bit here. But
man, still over 100 people in here.
I don't think anybody's gonna top that right now.
That home court is definitely something to be said. They're confident and comfortable getting it done. They don't even care if they go down early. But I saw this one. Arizona 9-0 against the spread, 9-0 straight up, going back to 22-23 season when they're coming off a game that they allowed over 82 points. So I don't know if that means shit for shit, but this line's dropping. We're seeing it drop here. Wouldn't surprise me to see Oregon outright them. That would not fall high on the list of surprises. You got
Plus
any looks
money.
on that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Plus 150 spot, plus 160. By then I'll be good and pickled, so I'll be throwing some money on that plus money spot.
All right.
Could be one of those
Delivery.
What
Saturday delivery.
C-Mac, how about you? Thoughts on that Arizona Oregon game?
You know what? I think the bounce back for Arizona is good, but I don't think full game. Like I just don't, and I don't love the Oregon team, but I've been a little bit impressed, lately how well they've been playing. +4, Oregon. Usually they go. Billy was talking about that trip. Usually they go to Corvallis, win big for the most part, cover that game, or not always, and that was a huge spread. And then they go to Oregon and lose. They haven't gone there and won in a while, I don't think. I had it pulled up. They could have won, but they definitely didn't cover in the last 5 or 6 trips. It's not an easy trip for them. It's kind of like the teams, like even the West Coast teams, even Arizona, SC, UCLA, when they go the Utah trip, the mountain trip, Utah, then Colorado. That's always the shits. If you go 1-1 there,
You're happy to get out.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about North Florida, East Kentucky here? This is what our guy Jason Mayer was asking in the chat. He said North Florida, East Kentucky spot out there. This line opened at 6. It's now 7.5. 83% of the bets, 96% of the cash. Books concerned that East Kentucky might go out there and kick the shit out of North Florida. What do you boys think about that one?
Take it away, Billy.
I have no thoughts. No thoughts. That is not one of the, that's not one of the specials I want to go attack.
I went through that earlier today. Hold on, this morning, that game a little bit, but I didn't have anything. Let me pull it back up.
I'll tell you, I like Eastern Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky is about to smack University of Florida. We got a nice little. It's gonna be a nice little matchup there. Where is it at? The A-Sun, 2 teams at the top of the conference. Both teams 5-game winning streak going into this one. But North Florida's 3-7 on the road. Eastern Kentucky's 8-3 straight up at home. So probably like a parlay spot, not more of a spread spot. But I mean, maybe they get the spread 7.5, or you could bet the points. That's definitely a under the radar mid-major game today.
Doesn't sound like it's going to be one I'm betting.
No.
But I do like Eastern Kentucky, though.
Bro, you guys are talking like
I don't want to lay 7 though.
My heart's racing and hands are shaking, dude. Fuck.
Or Florida's won 5 in a row.
7's a lot.
Yeah, that's why
the fact that it's moved that many points.
Teams like that. They've looked good though too. They won 6 in a row. That's tough.
But I'm saying that's going to be a hell of a game for the A-Sun. That's a big game for the standings. Can North Florida break their road struggles, or is Eastern Kentucky going to stay up at this top of this conference and make a play for a bye in conference tournament season? Then we also got Troy playing South Alabama. A little rematch there. They played a couple of weeks ago, I think a week ago. South Alabama beat them at home as a dog. Troy's 11.
I can't get right with South Alabama, man. Every time I play them,
Troy's about to smack them, though.
I like that. Fuck South Alabama. Fucking cost me money last game. You know, they say you're supposed to have a short-term memory, but I keep score. Those fuckers own me.
I feel you. Like, I keep scoring. There's certain teams that, like, once you start doing the whole not scoring for 5 minutes thing, noted in my head, I don't want to bet on you anymore.
Ken Wood, those Knicks stats, it was the Heat 0-6 against the spread if they're playing a better team and combined for less than 3 days rest between the two teams. And then the Knicks were 8-1 against the spread if they're staying at the same site as the last game. So when they're home and they're playing another home game, or they're on the road and they're playing another road game. So that's what same site means in that spot. 8-1 against the spread, covering by 14 points. Everybody's on the Knicks.
Everybody's on the Knicks. That's why it makes me kind of want to bet the Heat. But to be honest with you, the best bet in that game is going to be the first half under.
Yeah.
That's
we
those.
go.
He and Knicks first half under in that playoff series last year was like an auto bet in those first like 4 games of that series, and that totals at 113.5 under.
Here we go, C-Mac. We got ourselves a little Harvard taking this lead early.
Let's go.
Bro, you gotta pass the ball, bro. You can't be dribbling the ball all around in fucking circles and doing fadeaway jumpers. I get it. The Kobe Memorial thing was yesterday, but you're not Kobe. You're fucking playing at Oklahoma. They're playing way better defense than what they started off with. It's just the shot selections, right now.
Yeah.
There we go. Good shot. 17-14, down 3. My bad. This is like a this is what I would say a morning.
Where's Cab? He's got this thing cashed.
I got a morning swing bet here. They're in my parlay, and I also have them as a straight bet on the money line here. And it was a little bit juicy here, a little bit juicy for the squeeze, but FanDuel was giving me some good odds, and it was a good day yesterday. So the way these college games have been going, I'd rather take the money line than the points. The way these games have been going of recent.
Yeah.
Akron plus 2.5. Let's fucking go. That's an interesting.
Let me plug this in. Shit.
It's an interesting game. That wasn't one game that got on my radar, but that could be a live spot here. Seeing them live at plus money here. Also live, Kansas versus Iowa State, 26-27, about to be in the first half. That game is exactly what I thought it was going to be, a game that I don't want to have my money on. Your Charleston Cougars, 26-21 on the Campbell Humpback, row hump. 2018, Columbia, Penn. Texas, BYU. I think that could be a live spot where you can get a lower number on BYU. I don't know if you bet the 7.5 pre-flop, but my opinion, that was too many points. Debbie Cab, you're muted.
He's never sounded better though, hasn't
he? You're muted. Maybe he didn't mean to be on screen.
Muted. No, what the fuck?
Oh, it's muted at the bottom. I lost Kansas first half because fucking there was a flagrant 1 foul and a technical foul back to back.
Dude, that happened to me in that Baylor game like a week ago. Man, I was pissed.
It's sick, bro. It's just sick. Fucking Bill Self got the technical foul, and fucking one of the players, fucking the guy went up for a layup and he hit him in the head. It was a flagrant foul, but fucking then Self got a technical. It's like back to back, flagrant and technical right there with 10 seconds on the clock. That's sick, bro. Just sick.
How did Maryland end up doing? Did that game end up cashing? Yeah.
Yeah, Maryland beat them up.
Beat them up. That was one I wanted to get on, man.
Well, we've been here, man. So shout out to you guys for rocking with us. Appreciate you guys hopping on here with us, man. Everybody in the chat. We had over 100 people. I know C-Mac's thing went dead, I think, just a second ago. I saw it. It's not even the 3 that cost, Brian. It's a flagrant and a fucking technical. That's insanity to have that happen back to back with fucking 10 seconds on the clock. Just fucking crazy. But it happened, so it's over. Without it, the bet cashes, no doubt. They're up by 1 point with 10 seconds on the clock. Like, there's no way you don't cash a +3. But a flagrant and a technical foul is one way you don't. So Appreciate you, Pimp Slap. Appreciate you, Billy. Everybody in the chat, man. Everybody rocking with us.
Hell yeah.
Just trying to see where you guys got any last words for the chat. You want to hit them out? Hit them with the outro, Pimp Slap.
Yeah, man. Always a good time hanging out with you guys. The chat rocking and rolling. Crushing me on my Flyers pick, but that's okay. Still love you guys out there. Cheshire Cat, Brian Smith, Kelly V, the gang, Perky Bumps out there riding the slopes. You know it's a Saturday. He's going to go skiing all day today, my guy. Let's go. UPK, good to see you, my guy. Let's rock. Nick Martin, Kevin Lee. The crew came out rocking with us tonight here, or this afternoon, I should say. Jason Meyer, Ken Wood, Justin. Let's go. Let's get that cash. We're just starting this Saturday. We gave you guys some live winners out there. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Mel, good to see you, Mel. Thanks for breaking my balls all morning here, all early afternoon. I appreciate that. But all in fun. It's all good stuff. We're getting that cash. We're finding our way to the window. It's going to be a big day today. A lot of fun going on. Going to go out there and do some horse racing with our guy here, racing over there with Razor at the Pegasus today. We'll break his balls for a little while. That should be a good time. And that's about it, boys. That's all I got. C-Mac, Billy Briz, Dabby, appreciate hanging out with you boys, man. I always enjoy that Saturday, little early afternoon hoops action. Let's roll.
Oh, yeah, man. That's a good way to end it. We be pumping, man. Appreciate all the members out there. It means the world. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Just hit that join button down there. Share the video. Hit the like button. We'll see you guys soon, man. We're out.
Where's the bang bang, Preston? Come on.
I can't breathe. Pub Sports Radio. Come find us in Southtown 101. Subscribe on YouTube and all platforms where podcasts are found.